just depends on what side of the street you lived on in Lakeview, where you went to Val or Lincoln. That's all that was.
Yeah, Don made he got into the what was it, Balboa Hall of Fame, or was it San Francisco?
No, I'm in the Balboa Sports Hall of Fame, not Frisco's though.
What about your sister?
Yeah, she in the San Francisco Hall of Fame.
Oh, okay.
The whole thing, yeah.
She was track,
That
right?
last name sound familiar. Good one sounds familiar.
Yeah, I had a lot of uncles who grew up in Lakeview.
Let me see something.
Most of my uncles grew up on Thrift Street.
So you know about the witch stand then, huh?
What's that?
Witch stand.
He said a witch stand.
Okay.
Yeah, he's talking about New Jack City. You need to be talking about the Ten Commandments.
Hey, Don.
Yes,
DG. What was the name of them projects outside of Rucker? You remember?
Carter's.
Nah, the Carters wasn't outside of Rucker though. I forgot the name of them though.
Oh.
The Carter was in New York.
The Carters was in New Jack City though.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't remember in New Jack City if they was in Harlem or if they was in Brooklyn.
I thought they was in Brooklyn.
That's what I thought.
Well, I know he said we taking over to something, and
we taking over the Carters. That's what he said. We taking over the Carters for sure.
Yeah, he said we taking over the Carters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on, let me see something. Well, gentlemen, Don Goodwin, with the glasses on his head, that's Al Wimp, former Balboa Buccaneer right there. Then you got in the top shirt and tie, of course, that's Pastor Donald Letcher. Then you got VL over to the he got like a great tank top or so, nodding his head side to side. That's fine. That's fine.
Yes, sir.
And then, of course, you know Roy and you know myself. We welcome to the Smack Talk Get Down, man. I'm glad you finally came on board and joined us, man. Where
Yes,
we
sir.
just
But I don't think you hear too much.
Are you related to Eddie Goodwin?
Who?
Eddie Goodwin.
That's my uncle.
Yeah, that was my boy. Yeah, we went to school together.
Yeah. He down in LA right now.
good stuff.
Yes, sir.
Good stuff. It's
I
good to
love all
see.
these hookups, man.
It's
This
good
is
to see
beautiful
folks reconnecting, man, and families being, you know what I mean? Folks on here got family members know each other, stuff like that, man. I mean, hey, that's what it's all about, man. You know, sports will bring anybody together.
Oh yeah.
Sports and music. Mm-hmm.
Sports and music, universal language. You know, sports and music. Well, with that, folks, we gonna get it started, man. We got a lot to talk about tonight. Our guest host tonight is the one and the only Roy Sullivan. That's referee slash gourmet cook and chef and 49er faithful Roy Sullivan.
Yeah, all right on. Hey Don, thanks for putting me on the spot, tonight. So we gonna get it going. Let's start off with we know Prime, got his hat brought to him. Man, I'll just say that, it was coming. It was coming, but I didn't think it was gonna come like that, right? But let's hear y'all view on that Oregon Colorado game yesterday. Go ahead, DG. Go ahead, start us off.
Oh man, I think I didn't really see the game. I got back, had to go to my girls' soccer game, so I didn't really see the game. But I'm happy for what Prime is doing. One thing I do wish though, I love Prime. I love what he's doing. I wish they would give him a little bit more credit to the players. Everything I hear is Coach Prime, Prime this, Prime's Colorado, Prime this. You never hear nothing about the players at all. We never say Colorado did this or Colorado players did that. It's always Prime. Let's give some respect to the players as well. I know they respect his son and playing quarterback, but no other player besides the other guy that got hurt gets mentioned. But you got to give them some credit for stepping up their game too. I know the roster's been turned around. I know they lost probably 80% of the team from last year, but to have a new roster like that, they're doing good, man. I didn't expect them to come in and just beat Oregon already. I don't expect them to beat USC next week either.
Got his hat brought to him. Man, I just say.
All right, Rep.
I don't expect them to beat USC next week either.
Yeah, he's strong.
What's Al? Al got his hand
Yeah, I'm here.
to him. Okay, Al, what you think about it? All
That's
right,
what
Rev.
I mentioned that 'cause I was on Facebook earlier
I don't
today.
expect them to beat USC next week either.
They was talking about how Deion always boosted himself up to the team. So I definitely agree with him on that one. I think there was a wake up call. So yeah, because I wrote something. Somebody had made a comment about Deion all that stuff. I said, yeah, he got his ass brought to him though. But my thing is that should wake them up and make them really dig deep, prepare themselves for Oregon. I mean for USC.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And Rev, what you say?
Yeah, I'm with you. I think it was a humbling experience, and I think it was good it happened this early in the season, so they can get so they can get that out of the way and focus, because sometimes you can get too get caught up in too much of the hype, the media hype, and hyping Prime up, and so we get lost in that. But this is a humbling experience to me for them to know that, hey, they can be beaten, and so they can't take it for granted that they're gonna do all this and do that. So it was good. It was a good. I think it was a good lesson for them.
Yeah. I mean, because they playing with the big boys now. I mean, these the best of the best. You know what I mean?
And
What say they, Bond?
Well, yeah, I think it was a blessing in disguise. One of the main ingredients in building character is adversity. So, like he told them, hey, get me now. Their coach gave a little pep talk and told them, they playing for clicks, we playing to win, and knowing he got 5-star players on his team, and knowing what Deion has worked with. But make no mistake about it, Deion truly knows where he stands. And when I think D, you said it last week, the media puts that hype out there about him. Mm-hmm. He's there to protect and motivate his team. So yeah, they lost, and a lot of people were waiting for it and to say, yeah, see, I told you that was going to happen. But it's a process. You know what I'm saying? So they're 3-1, mm-hmm. And not 0-4. So that's progress in itself for him. He's building for next year, and when you build, it takes steps. So, mm-hmm. And like you say, they may not beat USC next week, but it's the experience, and you keep your seat. Like he said, I keep your seat. So that coach was doing a whole lot of yapping, but he'll see him again.
Didn't he learn what happened last time? He did somebody yapping their mouth.
All the time with people, talk above their capabilities. Mm-hmm. He did his job. They played well, but it's still a win.
Yeah. What about you, D? What you think?
Well, I think. I agree with what everyone was saying. I did say last week. It's the media that I think is pumping up the whole prime time, Deion thing, because of course, like you said, you guys are seeing something you never seen, and that's, a coach, of course, a black coach. They gonna make it, that they ain't gonna say that out, but you can see is got the confidence, and he's talking. You know what I mean? He's talking it up. Like, I don't know, I can't remember a coach in college that basically talked like that, where they were pumping their team up like, hey, this is what we're coming to do. Oregon's coach was smart. He talked smack after the game. You know what I mean? He talked after the game. Now, he wasn't talking before the game, but after the game, and he had room to talk because they did go out there and bring knock the buffalo chips out of them, So,
yeah, he was doing a little talking during the game, like when they was going to halftime. He was talking about not letting up, and he had some other comments that
yeah, like you said, not letting up, and we got more food, get better.
Yeah,
he had a little quirkish little remarks.
He was slick with it.
He alluded to something. I'm just,
I
Yeah, he was just a little about, flashiness, and we gonna settle it on the football field. It ain't about, playing flashy.
Yeah. So I mean, hey, they lost. I don't think anybody's gonna go undefeated. I mean, I don't. And if it is, it's not gonna be many college teams because you never can tell with the college teams, man. Somebody be favorite 28 and lose by 35.
Right.
I kind of agree with Dwayne.
Which leads me to.
I think they coach wasn't talking as much as Deion. We love when Deion talks, and we kind of get upset when other people talk. We can't have it both ways.
Yeah.
I love Deion, respect Deion, but we can't have it both ways. We can't love when Deion talks and then get mad when another coach talks. So we can't. I mean, pick how do we choose?
Yeah.
Also, I think as far as them, they just got to beef up their line, man. It takes time. They got to beef up both sides of the line. Both sides of the line got to get beefed up.
Yeah. Real quick, guys.
They got some work to do, that's for sure.
Real quick, over on Facebook, for you folks checking in on Facebook, go to the Zoom link. It's right there, pinned on my timeline. What's up, Danny Jones? I see you. Hey, Vince Woodard, I see you in the building, man. Vince just made a comment. He said every young athlete needs a piece of humble pie. It's good for that team, just like Purdy. Another 49er. What's up, Vince? Y'all need to join us, man. Click on the link. We waiting on y'all. The link is right there, pinned on my timeline, and I put it in the chat. Click on the link. It's going to take you right to the Zoom meeting. Come on, comb your hair, brush your teeth, and come on board. And come on, join us. We got our guest host, Roy, the Chef Sullivan, is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Take it away, Roy.
Yeah, so while we on this college trip, I was watching the, I believe it was Washington and who they play last night?
Cal.
Was
them
that Cal?
Boys look good. Huh? Cal. Yeah, them boys look good, man. I mean, I know they outside of the top four, and I don't know if you guys follow college like that, but I just jotted down college top four based on through up to this point, and I got two Pac-10. I don't know if they still Pac-12. I got Georgia, Washington, USC, and Florida State in that order as my top four teams in that playoff come time for the national championship. Now, this list can, like Stephen A. say, this list is fluid, but it'd be interesting to hear what you guys on your the playoffs for the national championship. What teams do you predict will be there? What four teams? Let's start with you, D.
4 teams, national championship?
The playoff.
Hold on, let me just look. Give me 1 second. Okay. So right now, a team that I've always liked for years, I've always liked Ohio State, man. Yeah, I've always liked Ohio State. I've always liked them in college football.
Hey, so I'm writing this down.
Okay, so you got Ohio State, Alabama be there, Georgia, and I'm gonna say Texas, Longhorns. Then my 4.
Ohio State, Alabama,
Georgia, and Texas.
Okay.
What's on?
John Letcher.
Yeah. Well, it's on me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No comment. I don't follow too many college football games.
Okay. Cool. John Goodwin.
Oh man, I'm a long time Pac-12 guy. I'm always rooting for the Pac-12. I just think they're gonna knock each other off, man. I just think between Oregon, Washington, USC, I think they're gonna just knock each other out and just gonna have they're gonna have 1 or 2 losses. So I'm going with Georgia, Texas, Michigan, and Ohio State. I love the Pac-12. I'm always rooting
So
for the
you
Pac-12.
got
Georgia.
okay. You broke up a little bit. So give me your 4.
I had Georgia,
Okay.
Michigan, Ohio State, and Texas.
Okay, got you. All right, Al. You follow college?
Yeah, I like college damn near better than pro.
Your top 4 in the playoff.
I'm definitely gonna follow what G said. But I forgot about what was that? Somebody just mentioned it. Yeah, they might be in Luke too though. So just about the same team that D picked too, just about.
Georgia, Michigan, Ohio State,
No,
and
Michigan.
Texas.
There you go.
Michigan.
Yeah, I think Michigan, and then I think it was another team I heard. Yeah, they might squeak in there some kind of way too.
Georgia, Alabama. Georgia, Alabama, Michigan, and I'm gonna throw Notre Dame in there. Just
Notre Dame.
for the hell
Yeah,
of it.
they playing some ball. They are playing.
Georgia, Alabama, Michigan,
Yep, and Notre Dame.
and Notre Dame. Hey, so let me ask you something. Do you think so? They probably have a couple of undefeated teams, right? That's fair to say, and a couple of teams that lost 1 loss, 2 loss teams, maybe. We'll see how that pan out.
Yeah, it's gonna
Well,
be
I know
tight.
in terms
I don't
of.
think- I said I don't think it's good to see that Alabama is not dominating. Like I think their time has come for a while. I think they're gonna be, even though I picked them in this mix, the tide has turned. Georgia is gonna be top dog for a minute.
Yeah.
I think it's going. I think the national champ's gonna come out for Pac-12 this year. I really do. Them boys is fat. They play, and they got some QBs. They had the Heisman. You know, the other dude that for SC was Heisman last year, right? So this dude, this QB for Washington, he's pretty nice. I can't wait till they meet.
Yeah, Oregon and Washington is going to be a good game. So is USC in that mix. And when it's all said,
I love the Pac-12. I think line play, offensive defensive line play gonna hurt them.
Huh?
I think offensive defensive line play gonna hurt the Pac-12. We got skill positions. They just don't have a line. Some of them other teams got, man. O-line and D-line.
so watch his next question be who's going to win the Pac-12.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Hey, so we're gonna move on to the NFL. So today, the Miami Dolphins scored 70 points. That's crazy. I mean, I've never ever seen that happen.
What
Not
else?
in my lifetime. And at the end of the game, they had the opportunity to break the record, and
Yep.
they didn't do it. But I don't know, man. I was just curious to hear what your guys' thought is about, it's not about shaming nobody or showing nobody up. To me, I think it's about getting in the record book. I ought to kick that field goal.
Yeah.
Hey, karma's a bitch, though.
Huh?
I say karma's a bitch. Sometimes that shit come back to haunt you, though.
Yeah, I'm not kicking that field goal.
Mess around, don't win another game this season.
Nah, they bigger than that, bro.
Yeah, I'm not kicking that field goal, man.
I think
Look at the
it's so
Jets.
good sportsmanship.
Yeah.
They may not. They
I know
won't
it's
dominate
sportsmanship.
like that.
I know it's sportsmanship. I know I know I understand the sportsmanship, but to me, I think it's also an opportunity, you know, for these guys to, and I know it's not all about that a lot of times, but to put myself in that record book, you know, the other team came today too, so you know.
I got somebody trying to check in.
It sounded like a consensus. It sounded like a consensus. But
So what you're saying, Roy, is that if it was you would have
did
went
what
for
they
it, huh?
did and took the knee and moved on. I would have went for the record.
Coaches.
I understand that, but it wasn't to show nobody up. It's not to show nobody out. It was just to, you know.
Hey, look, we finna really get it right now. My boy Roger done checked in. Y'all see him down at the bottom. You saying Miami? That's his squad, man. He got right in here.
Hey.
Come off mute, Raj. Come off mute.
Being a Miami Dolphins fan. What's up, Roger? You on mute.
Hello. All right.
What's up, Roger? So I was just saying that I'm not a Dolphin fan. I'm a Niner fan, as you can see. And I was saying that it's not
Hello, girls.
the team up, but for me, I would have loved it, you know, to see them get that record. You know, and what's your thought, Roger?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I went back a little bit, and then I listened to Mike McDaniel's post interview. It's really not about the record. He wanted to kind of keep things in focus. It was about that win. It's about which is the Super Bowl. And I know, like, the record has been there since what, something like that?
I think 66.
Oh, 66, I think it was. Yeah. So I don't know. I went back a little bit. I'm good with it though. I mean, being that close. I mean, you close again, but it would have been throwing high. You know what I'm saying? It would have made a big deal because talking crap before he became the coach. The Broncos was talking a lot of smack about Tua. Talking about he was Teddy Bridgewater. He wasn't going to last the season and all that. So I think a little bit of that was, you know, why a little bit. But I want to throw too much salt in the wound because professional, because other teams, you know what I mean? And you don't want to be, I guess you don't want to be seen.
It's a fraternity, man. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it might be other team players or the coaches. You know how, you know what I mean? They talk, you know, they talk amongst themselves. So I think Mike McDaniels is still himself as a coach. You know what I mean? And he don't leave a bad taste in everybody's mouth.
Fair enough.
That's kind of how I see it, though.
Anybody else got any comment?
So
Yeah,
Roy,
Roy. Hey, Roy.
Yeah.
So I know you said you was concerned about the record. You wouldn't mind having a record. Name some players that on that team that got the record.
Name somebody.
Name some players on that team that had the record for scoring over 66 points or scored 70 points. We don't even know who they are. It's like that's the kind of record that's not.
No.
It's not really. We don't. You're not gonna remember that record. That's not a record that we remember or think about. It's not like something you try to achieve.
That's true, because I've never even known about that record.
Right.
The only record I knew that really
Roy, I think you
to me was
Roy, can you hear me?
yeah, my internet.
You on a laptop?
Connection is,
Are you on a laptop?
yeah,
You got your phone next to the laptop?
yeah.
Move your phone away from your laptop.
Okay. Go ahead.
Take all of it. 8 gigabytes.
No, it's
No,
just
you know, one thing I can say about that game, they're gonna be sitting old Russ down and pretty soon.
man. Russ need to go home and help Sierra with them kids. That's what he need to do.
Yeah, Rusty, he need to hang it up.
Russ need to go help Sierra with them babies.
But real that defense though, bro. Like even last week, that lead to Washington, bro.
Yeah,
Like
right.
that defense, bro. That it really put up.
It ain't just him. Yeah, you're right. It ain't just him.
They put up a lot of Washington last week, and they came all the way back. And you saw obviously what we did. So you know what I'm saying. It was like watching, the NFL versus high school, man. I mean, it wasn't, that wasn't pretty, bro.
At all.
Yeah,
but Russ, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know if it's a good marriage or not. The jury is still out on that one for me.
And then you're dealing with men too. I mean, what's up with that player that played for the Dolphins has got them 4 women pregnant at one one time.
Yeah, he
I'm not.
Hey,
I'm not going like buck wild, like think you're gonna go to the Super Bowl, like every game is gonna be like this. You know what I mean? Like I understand, like, okay, pump the brakes a little bit. Now I know we balling out, and I love Mike McDaniel's creativity as an offensive play caller. But I just want my boy. If my boy can stay healthy, if they can keep him off his back, I think we got a good shot.
That's out of that Niners camp. Yeah, that's out of that Niners tree.
I can't hear you, brother.
I said that's out of that 49ers tree.
Well, there were a couple of analysts that picked Miami to go to the Super Bowl this year.
Maybe that's me. I can't hear nobody.
Oh wow.
You can't. Who is that? You, Roger. You can't hear us.
No, you can't.
Rod, Rod, you can't hear us?
Let's do a mic check. Can everybody hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yes.
Can everybody hear me?
Yeah,
I can hear you.
Yep.
Okay.
Rod, you can hear us?
I can hear you now. I had
So
to
we
take
good.
my earphones.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, so with that said, I know there's a couple of games that's going on tomorrow, and I'll be curious to hear. I know some teams have got that got knocked out today. Dallas, Baltimore. But it'd be interesting to hear top 4 teams. Top 4 teams.
Right now?
Right now. Go ahead, D Minor.
Right now, top 4 NFL teams. Kansas City, Niners, Miami, and I think even though, it's kind of toss up with me because even though Baltimore lost today, you know what I mean? I would say out of Baltimore and Philly.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But definitely Kansas City, 49ers, Miami, and it's a toss-up between them two.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Dallas Dallas is Dallas, man. Dallas like us,
Yeah, that interception Dak threw in the end zone, man.
Yeah,
I'm
man,
like what you doing, dude?
Man. I don't understand these teams on the 1-yard line with this play action and rolling out and all. You got running backs, man. And Dak, you ain't no little dude, man. It ain't like some cornerback gonna go head up with you. He might try to lay a lick on you, but you probably gonna knock him back 2 or 3 yards in the end zone. Dak ain't no little guy, man. That's ridiculous, man. Ridiculous.
So, Al,
listen, hold on.
Let
me just say this. On the Dallas team, it was 5 series, 2 in the third quarter and 3 in the fourth quarter, where they got in the red zone. They can't, in them 5 trips to the red zone, they got 3 points. You can't win like that, man. You can't win like that.
Nah.
5 trips and you get 3 points? Nah.
Yeah. And you got Super Bowl aspirations and you come out like gangbusters the first 2 games, especially defense, and then you lay an egg to Niners got Arizona next week. And I don't expect nothing like that. I think Niners going to handle their business big time. But anyway, for Dallas, that just show who they really are. And I don't know if that has something to do with losing Diggs or not, how their morale is, what they came into the game thinking and stuff like that. But that was bad.
Yeah. It was terrible, man. It's like, dude, you got CeeDee Lamb, you got
Al,
Gallup.
what you think about your top four? Let me hear your top four, Al.
Well, I got the Niners, KC, Miami. My fourth one is I don't know. Shit, it's a question mark. I don't know what my fourth one is.
Mm-hmm. That's fair. All right, Von Logan.
The Niners, Kansas City, Baltimore, and probably Philly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I'm talking about Philly.
Yeah.
Red.
They can
I
reign in
want to throw a
champ.
monkey wrench. I want to throw a monkey wrench in here. Niners, Kansas City, Pittsburgh, and possibly Miami.
Pittsburgh.
It'd be nice to see Tomlin in there. But,
Never had a losing season.
All right, Roger, what you got?
I'm gonna go with the Niners, Kansas City, Miami, and that fourth team is kind of a toss up, man. Because I'm gonna say this, man. I'm gonna go Cleveland.
Okay.
Because if old boy, if he plays QB like he did today for the rest of the season, they're gonna be a problem. Trust me.
Mm-hmm.
Cleveland gonna be a problem because that defense ain't no joke.
Yeah. So I'm going way back. I mean, I'm gonna start with my first two, and this is who I think gonna be in the Super Bowl, and that's gonna be the Niners and Miami.
Okay.
And I'm going with Buffalo, and then I'm going with Philly. So I got two NFC teams and two AFC teams.
Good choices. Good choices.
Yeah. But for Super Bowl, I honestly think the two teams that kind of mirror each other and got ties to each other, which to me would be a super duper game, Super Bowl, that would be San Francisco against Miami.
Mm-hmm. Beat them like we did in Palo Alto that year. when Dan Marino sat isolated on the bench. I love that game. I ain't like the benches, but I like the result though.
But that's why I like Mike McDaniels. He realized that he don't want a Marino 2.0, all offense and no defense. That's why he brought in Nick Fangio.
But you know that it's funny, like you say, none of those teams with those offspring like that, the Jets or whatever that come out of the Niners system, it'll never be like when Gruden did the Raiders like that in Tampa Bay in that Super Bowl. I don't think it'll ever be nothing similar to that again.
In a Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the league. Hey, the league should have protested that Super Bowl because it was like, like what we supposed to do, man? Like this dude know everything we gonna do. So it's like, what the heck are we supposed to do? You know.
Yeah.
But but they paid Gruden back though because he came back and we dumped him. Get out of here!
Right.
You did us like that. You gonna come back and try to coach the Raiders again? Oh, Chuck.
So it looked like the Raiders got the ball. They got the ball. They down by 8 with 4 minutes left, and they driving the ball. I don't know if anybody paid attention.
Is Garoppolo in?
Yeah, he got the ball. They just finished.
Well, hey, Roy.
The pass for a first down, they marching down the field.
Listen, same old Garoppolo, different team. He gonna get down there and look. He gonna get down there and throwing quadruple coverage in the end zone. They gonna pick him off in the end zone on the game-winning drive. On the game-winning drive.
All I'm saying is it's still who?
How much time left?
4 minutes.
4 minutes left.
Oh, I'm ahead of y'all because they got the ball back. And
he just threw a pass. I just seen him throw a pass to Devontae on the sideline.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Yeah. So they still in the game, man. You know.
The 20 game with 10+ catches. Okay, tied for second most in NFL history.
Who?
Devontae.
Yeah, man. Devontae, man. I'm telling you, dude, that boy is. All Pro, Hall of Fame bound, bro. Watch.
That's out of doubt. Hey, look, that's Paul Alto. Remember I introduced you to him, Don, in Tahoe?
Yeah.
That's my homie Doug's son. My buddy I skate with. That's his son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2nd and 10. Oh, Watt, look at him. Woo! Oh, nice catch.
Look at that. What's it?
They still there though, man.
Hey, real quick, man, the NFL power rankings. Let me tell you who they got. 49ers, Cowboys, Eagles, Chiefs, Bills, Dolphins. Ravens.
In that order?
Yep.
In that
Ravens.
That was before the day.
Well, this is. Wait a minute. Okay, this was week 2 basically. The top 10.
Yeah, you know they had to drop Dallas out of the top 10.
Dallas is out of the top 10. And you know what? Man, today, you know, the Saints, man, the Saints was playing well pretty much until what's the name got hurt. David Carr got hurt. They was up 17-0 on Green Bay, man. Mm-hmm. And when they put what's his name? That wasn't not Bridgewater, Winston. That was Winston.
Yeah.
When he got too doggone conservative, man. He came in being real conservative, man. You know, and that's how they ended up losing that game. Hey, here go Garoppolo on the 24-yard line, 4th and 1, and they gonna blow it. They trying to draw him offside. What are y'all doing? Hike the ball, man. You got Josh Jacobs. Look at that. What I tell you, man. Delay a game. 4th and 6 now. Oh, false start. How you supposed to be drawing somebody offside and you false start? Come on, man. Hike the ball and give the ball to Jacobs.
Hey, look, and they kicking a field goal.
Oh my God, these dudes is. That's what I said. Typical Raiders, man.
Coach need to be fired.
Typical Raiders. Hand the ball to Josh Jacobs. It's 4th and 1. Just hand him the ball, man.
Wow.
They kicking the field goal, and they got. Well, I know why they're doing it. They got all 8 timeouts left.
They took a delay,
and it's still. No, they false started.
Oh wow!
It's another flag.
Oh my God! Hopefully it's on the defense.
Mm-hmm.
It's on the defense.
Personal foul. Woo! Personal foul
on the defense.
Oh my goodness!
Automatic first.
Automatic first down.
Wow.
OB, what's up, baby?
What's going on, bro? What's going on, fellas?
Hey, what's happening?
We sitting there ranking the top 4 and talking about Miami.
See, those are mental mistakes.
Automatic first down. That's crazy. Now that's stupid on Pittsburgh part.
What did they do?
I think the dude on the outside, what'd he do? Jumped over the top of him? What did he do?
I don't know, man. That
looked like he. Wait a minute. Did he kick, dude? It's on what number 95? What did he do?
Hey! This is a good time to see what Garoppolo do. They on the 14-yard line.
Hey, Garoppolo about to throw in the triple coverage. I'm telling you. Triple coverage. Triple coverage. Only way they
almost got sacked.
Okay, they got it down. They got it down to the 8-yard line.
Triple coverage, man. Watch.
2nd down.
He gonna throw in the triple coverage. Look at Garoppolo, man. Dang, you see how they hit? You see how they hit, man? You see how Jacobs and that dude hit? They boom. He just golly.
Okay, here we go.
Garoppolo throw in the triple coverage, man. I told you.
Oh yeah.
Turn that ball to Devontae.
He gotta get that's the only way he gonna get the game. Y'all hold on 1 second. Y'all keep going, man. I'll be right back.
He better try to run it in.
Man.
See, Adams looked like he was worried about that hit coming. He wasn't even trying to catch the ball. He was worried about that hit he was going to take.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Garoppolo shouldn't leave him out there like that, man. I mean, you got 3 dudes over on his side.
Enough about the Raiders, man. How about that Debo on Thursday?
Ooh. Debo. Garoppolo in trouble. Nope. Sorry, buddy. That was way out.
There it is. What?
They're going to set up for a field goal. Watch.
Yeah, if they even get that. Yeah, that ball was totally no way he was gonna catch that inbound.
They did all that to set up for a field goal and took a field goal off the board with more time.
Right.
Wow.
That's why they're going to be 3 and 14.
You ain't gonna be wearing no hat no time soon.
I know. I ain't got to worry about it. I got the Lord on my side. And the Raiders
I got the Lord on my side.
Well, they pitiful, man. Yeah, but the Niners look good, though.
Yeah.
Tonight. They look good. I mean, Debo looked good. I mean, what's his name? Purdy, Brock Purdy, he poised. He is poised, man. I ain't, for a youngster.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to get hurt. Nobody get hurt. I think they're going to go far.
Yeah.
I'm in the rough with that dude Purdy, man. For sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But you know who changed it all for him, man, is that dang Christian McCaffrey, man.
He's up there with Jerry Rice. I think he got 12 something all time.
Who that?
Debo McCaffrey. He's up there with Jerry Rice and all time rankings. I think because Jerry Rice got 12 and he got 12, and I forget who else was above him. I forget the graphic I saw.
But 12 what?
What?
Dog, I forget. It's getting my mind. Let me think about it. Let me see if I can recall that. I think it was receiving.
Oh.
Because Jerry Rice was on it, so it had to be receiving.
Must be something yards. But they did all that without Brandon Ayuk, man. Unless they get that field spread. And like you say, the key thing is health. So I don't want to jinx us by talking about that. But, on both sides of the ball, we look pretty good.
Yeah, because, I mean, it's all about staying healthy, though, man. And look at Diggs for Dallas. He got hurt at practice.
Yeah, that's the thing about the league, man. Like, you don't ever know who's gonna get hurt from week to week, bro, because it could be a key injury. Look at Chubb, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That changed everything for Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? Because that dude, you could basically pencil in 100 yards.
Yeah, Nick Chubb. Yeah, they ended up settling for a field goal. They ain't do nothing but just run time off the clock when they need to be. It's like, come on, man, you got Josh Jacobs. It's like no better time than right now to give the dude the ball. And you guys out there lollygagging Garoppolo trying to throw the ball in triple coverage. Like I said.
Yeah, that's what every team, man. Whoever stay healthy at the end, they got a good shot.
That's why you gotta stay in condition. You gotta condition yourself. Hopefully, not to get injured.
And some teams can overcome it depending on what the injury is or who it is. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just gonna be real. Like my team, we're not the same team. If we have a backup quarterback in there, we're just a whole different team, totally different.
Yeah.
Yeah, chemistry and health are key, man.
Well, you know what I seen with Miami today? Miami was running the heck out of the ball when the second string team came in.
Well, you're talking about his quarterback.
Well, I know when Tua is in, it's like Air Coryell, blood. It's like old school Dan Fouts and them cats back in the day, the San Diego Chargers, when he's in the game. When the second string quarterback is in the game, I noticed that they really, they line and they backs play well, man. Like them linemen was pulling, man. Them guards was pulling. Them cats was getting off tackle, man, getting up the field. Like they was like executing really well with their second string quarterback. But when two, like I say, when two in the game, it's, hey, man, y'all better get back in the doggone prevent. Matter of fact, go stand back there in the end zone and just don't let them get past you, because them dudes waddle them and what's his name?
Well,
Hill?
they let Pittsburgh get a first down, so now they can basically run up the clock.
Yep, it's 2 minutes.
And Tua ain't no joke, man. I mean,
and he's a
I didn't know what to expect. I remember when he was in Alabama, he took Jalen Hurts. He took Jalen Hurts' job.
Yeah.
He did.
Yep.
He did.
He sure did. I'm like, man.
He
Yeah.
overcame that injury shoot when he got hit, man.
Yeah, they had him playing with a concussion, man, for like 2 or 3 games. Remember? He was jacked up, and they brought him back too early. That could have been his end of his career, man. He'd take another hit or fall on his back of his head or something. That could have really been it for him. You know?
Yeah, I think the Raiders done blew this. But
yeah, man, they need to start the kid, man. I said it last week. Start the kid, man. Jimmy he cannot generate no offense, man. He got weapons, man. He got weapons. Like, hey, how many passes did Renfro catch tonight? Did he even go to that dude?
Nah.
Yeah, you got.
I think this dude got like 1 reception in 3 games.
Yeah, Renfro, man, he don't even throw to him, dude. When he throw to Devontae, everybody already knows that Devontae is back shoulder. That's why when they get in the red zone, they what they do is they seal him to the sideline. So you got to make a perfect throw back shoulder to get the ball to him. And Jimmy can't do that. You see Jimmy throwing the ball all out of bounds, man, back shoulder. He can't do that. You know? See, when Rodgers had him, Rodgers was more accurate, man. He could go, you try to trap him against the sideline, he can turn, and Devontae got strong hands. He could snatch that ball out the air. But Jimmy don't have no accuracy like that. When they get in the red zone, Raiders need to just run the ball. Don't even have Jimmy throw it. Because he throws, like I say, he try to make plays out of when it's nothing there.
Mm-hmm.
They no longer.
Well, anyway, you know, as I was thinking about, I've been looking at football a long time, right? And one of the things I was like, okay, man, I want to pick two players. No, I think it's 8 players at these skill positions. I got 2 QBs, 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, and 2 defensive players, right?
Uh-huh.
Who am I going to pick?
QB?
Out of all the NFL, prep, just, you know, your own opinion. But I'm going to just let you know, share what I came down with, who are my all-time favorites.
We can't hear you, Roy.
For I got Joe Montana and Michael Vick. You hear that?
Yeah.
30 seconds out, then.
And then for my running backs, I picked Eric Dickerson and Barry Sanders.
Okay.
My wide receivers, I got Jerry Rice and Randy Moss.
Okay.
And for my defensive players, I got Prime and Lawrence Taylor.
Wow.
That's who I got. Roy's all-time squad. So I'm just interested to know, you give me 2 QBs, 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs, and 2 defensive players. And let's start with you, D.
2 quarterbacks. 2 quarterbacks. 2 quarterbacks.
Raiders got the ball back for 12 seconds.
2 quarterbacks.
AD,
Joe Montana.
You might have some hope with a Hail Mary.
The Raiders lost this game when it started, man, with Jimmy Garoppolo at the helm. Come on, bro. So I say Joe Montana. I go with Joe Montana and Terry Bradshaw. Okay. Then you said 2 running backs?
Yeah.
Walter Payton and OJ.
Mm-hmm.
And then you said 2 wideouts?
Yep.
Whoo-wee. Man, that's a really hard one, man. The wideouts. It was so many raw wideouts, man. Jerry's the all-time, right? He's the all-time leader, so I gotta go with him. And Randy is good, but I would say wide out.
Oh shit.
Wide out.
It's over.
Yeah, Randy. Either Randy or Marvin Harrison. Randy or Marvin Harrison. Out of them two. I'm gonna go with Harrison. I liked Harrison at the Colts.
Mm-hmm.
And then you said 2 defensive players?
Yeah.
2 defensive players. 2 defensive players. Man, you could pretty much pick the whole steel curtain from 76. But no, I would have to say Prime and Reggie White.
That's a good one. I like that Reggie White pick.
Yeah, Prime and Reggie White.
I like that Reggie White pick. I forgot. The minister of defense, huh?
Yeah, man. Reggie was cold.
What about you?
What's that?
What about you? You got any all-time favorites?
Okay, for my QB, I gotta go with Joe Montana off top. Then I love lefty quarterback. I'm going old school. Y'all might not know about this. Ken Stabler.
The Snake. The Snake.
Alabama.
That's the Snake.
All right. Then my receivers, I got Jerry Rice and another old time Lynn Swan. Goddammit.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, Lynn.
That's home. San Mateo.
Yep.
Running.
Yeah, my running backs, I got Barry Sanders and
Thanks, Allen Iverson.
Barry Sanders. Who else I had? Let me see. I like my buddy. I'm going so old school. I like my running back, Chuck Foreman.
For a choice of 2 sandwiches plus curly.
Chuck, old Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah, because I liked it. That was the number I had in high school and college. So he was one of my idols.
He said, "Chuck, baby."
And then the defensive backs, I got Ronnie Lott.
Yeah.
Good choice. That was my choice.
Yeah.
And who else I got? Deion Sanders, of course. Yeah.
There you go. All right, Von, what's up?
What up? For quarterbacks, I have Joe Montana and Mike Vick. For receivers, I got Jerry Rice, Terrell Owens, and Tim Brown, somewhere in there like that.
Mm-hmm.
My DBs, I have Locke and Dion. And my running backs, I have Eric Dickerson because of his running style.
Yeah.
And I'd say like a Tony Dorsett or Earl Campbell.
Oh, all right. Good choice. I like that.
Yeah. I forgot about them two. Well, who was that other receiver you said besides Tim Brown?
T.O.
He said T.O.
Oh, T.O. Okay. Okay, Mr. Roger, what's up?
Okay, I got Joe Montana, my first pick, and my second pick for QB would be Dan Marino.
Okay.
For sure. Just never had no defense to support him. Give me Jerry Rice as my receiver. And on the other side of Jerry, give me Chief.
Who?
Okay.
Give me Tyreek Hill on the other side of Jerry Rice.
Okay.
Let a defense deal with that. And give me in my backfield, give me Barry Sanders and Jim Brown.
Good choice.
Okay.
Good choice.
And for defense, I'm like you, D. I got Reggie White in prime.
Okay.
All right, Rev.
For QB, I got Joe Montana and Roger Staubach.
Okay.
Receivers, Jerry Rice and Lynn Swan.
Okay.
For running backs, Earl Campbell and Jim Brown. And for defense, I got Jack Tatum and Ronnie Lott.
Woo!
Yeah. That's heat. That's heat.
You got some heavy hitters there on offense and defense.
I was going to take Taylor and Ryan Lott.
Yeah. Hey, OB, let's hear you, bro.
Okay, well, he already said my defensive players are Jack Tatum and Ronnie Lott. My quarterbacks is going to be, I'm going, I know everybody picked Joe Montana, but I'm going different. I'm going Joe Namath, and I'm going Warren Moon.
All right.
Yeah.
Hold on, man. Joe Namath, dude. Joe Namath didn't do nothing but play on one episode of the Brady Bunch and went to the Super
Anyway, my running backs, I'm going with Roger Craig, and and I'm gonna go with Emmett.
Okay.
Yeah.
Emmett, yeah. Roger Craig, a good one too, though.
My receivers, I'm going with Andre Rison.
Like Ranger.
And I'm going with
Bad Moon.
Who's the other one, oh?
Randy Moss.
Okay.
And Andre Rison.
And then your defense.
Burning down the house. Yeah.
And then you had Ronnie Lott and who? Jack Taylor? Yeah, man, you might want to reconsider Joe Namath, man. He ain't did nothing, but he did three things. He went to the Super Bowl on a fluke.
Broadway, yeah.
Hey, he played on one episode.
He might say Y.A. Tittle.
One episode of the Brady Bunch and did a pantyhose commercial. That's the only three things he did in his whole career.
He should have said Y.A. Tittle. That would have been better.
He
say Joe Namath. Ooh-wee. But I mean, man,
we got a consensus on
Joe,
on Joe Montana and
Ronnie
Jerry
Lott
Rice
and Jerry.
But a lot of the names I've heard, man, is top notch, man, and there were some, and I'm surprised nobody, LT was a beast, boy. He used to change the game.
Yeah, he wasn't in the Wisconsin season.
Yeah,
Nobody
man.
picked Ray Lewis.
Nobody picked Ray Lewis.
Yeah, Ray. It's a lot, man. I mean, I think Rev, you said Earl Campbell, huh? Yeah, Earl Campbell was, and Bo Jackson. Remember him?
Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah, Bo's a beast.
I'll pick Eric Dickinson.
Hey, look, he go receivers all time, top receivers all time. Jerry Rice, Randy Moss, Larry Fitzgerald, Marvin Harrison, T.O., Megatron, Chris Carter. I forgot all about him. He was raw.
Minnesota Vikings, yep.
Yep. Steve Largent.
Keyshawn.
Don Hudson. I don't even remember him. He must have played for Green Bay back in the day. Reggie Wayne. That's who was on the Colts with RFC. It was Reggie Wayne, right?
Yeah.
They was on the same team.
Yeah, him and Marvin Harrison.
Yeah.
Marvin Harrison. Yep.
Michael Irving, Tim Brown, Isaac Bruce, Antonio Brown, Julio Jones, Andre Johnson, Remember Torrey Holt for the Rams?
Yes, sir.
Dang,
Did you
remember?
say T.O.?
Yeah, T.O. Remember Steve Smith?
Yeah.
Steve Smith?
Panthers.
Yeah, Hines Ward.
Hey, D, who does Harrison's son play for football? College.
USC, I think, right? Is it USC? He just played last week. Harrison Jr.
Hell of a receiver.
He played receiver. Yeah. I think it is USC.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Man, that dude, I've never seen that dude get popped. Like, he was always open.
Yeah. Dang, remember James Lofton for Green Bay? James Lofton was bad. He played for the Bills and played for Green Bay. Andre Reed.
My boy Sterling Sharp.
Sterling Sharp. Man, it was some players, man. Yeah, it was some players, man. They got Jerry as number 1 all time.
I guess to do it justice, you got to do it by era.
Well, they got everybody on this list, and the top all time is Jerry Rice and Raymond Berry, back in 1955 to 1967 for the Baltimore Colts. He's number. Wait a minute.
I think if we had a chance to look at that list, some of us might. I might change some of my answers.
Yeah. Hey, I got a funny for y'all. I know D, you have mentioned OJ. I think one of your little categories. You know how you find out who you relate to and all that bull crap somewhere down the line. So I got this family tree thing. Found out out of all the 2 people who I found out related to, it was O.J. Simpson and Bobby Brown, because we had this big family union in Atlanta, this big old famous park in Atlanta that everybody goes to. And at the reunion, somebody, I think it was his brother, matter of fact, we got this reunion, and one of Bobby Brown's. And I say, out of all the goddamn people who were fucking related to
you got some roots for Potrero Hill then, huh?
Hey,
no, I'm really from Hunters Point, but it was funny because I knew OJ Miles, Miss Simpson. Cause D, you remember she used to be down at Jolie doing the bingo shit.
I was there when they did the Tree Suite commercial
at
Potrero Hill. Yeah, and they lived on Watchman Way, across the street from us
Miss
on Watchman Way.
Told me, she said, son, I think you relate to me, son. I said, no, I'm not, Miss Simpson. No, my last name Wembley. She said, I bet you, son. So then when I came and told her, I said, yeah, Miss Simpson, you was right, damn it.
Yeah, man. I remember OJ Nimley. He went to Gal with my oldest brother, Don. Yeah. They lived on Watchman Way. Huh?
You see that clip posted of Hall when they had pads in practice and homeboy when D Hall broke his leg.
Oh yeah. Man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Hey, I heard y'all talking about the 49ers earlier, man, about their game the other night. And let me say something, man. Ayuk is a big factor, man. Y'all got to get him back if y'all want to stay in sync, man. That's all. Y'all was a little not rattled, but y'all wasn't in sync until the 2 Brady drives in the 3rd quarter. You know what I mean?
Samuel had load management. Load management. He was low and heavy.
He was overloaded, and you see they was talking about his ribs or something. Now is they said they didn't know if it was broken or whatever, but then they said he had MRI. He didn't have nothing broken, but he had like bruised ribs or whatever. They don't know, it's day to day is what they say about Debo.
Oh yeah, he was a big factor.
But Debo, he be taking too like that after the catch. He just tries to do too much when somebody get it. I think he makes more effort when people grab him than he takes to get open.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's how you get hurt. You get 3 dudes on you, and then you want to try to power 2 more yards. You're gonna hurt yourself, man.
He was looking like T.O. when T.O. used to slap them DBs. He trying to lay wood on T.O. Slap them dudes and be laughing at him.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so they was kind of overloading him, but I mean, y'all look good, but like I said, y'all looked a little out of sync into the 3rd quarter Tom Brady drives. You know, them 3rd and longs and 3 flags in a row on 3rd and long. I'm like, come on, man. You know, a couple of them passes was uncatchable, but you know, hey, they get the momentum going. Hey, it is what it is.
And it's just like Joe Montana. He didn't have a hell of a cannon, but that 10 yards and that 2-minute drill was his stilo.
Yeah.
Within a 3-hour time.
Yeah. Who was that pick? Roger Craig. That was you, OB, right?
Yeah.
Roger Craig he's one of the only running backs in history. What was his 30 or something like that? 1,000 yards rushing, 1,000 yards receiving, right? Yeah. It ain't many running backs that have done that.
Nobody picked Adrian Peterson either, huh?
Whatever happened to that dude? He retired out? Didn't he go? Domestic violence. That's right. I was going to say, didn't he go to jail or something happened?
No, but he came back. He came back after that.
Yeah, I thought he signed.
Wasn't he with Baltimore for a minute?
Or was it Baltimore or was it?
Because he was at Minnesota, and then after his whole court stuff, I think he came back to Baltimore for a minute. I think he came back to Baltimore. Let me see
quick question.
Yeah.
20 minutes later, when barricaded equipment.
So, I'm trying to pull up the schedule here.
NFL?
Yeah. So the Niners got the Cardinals next week.
At home, right?
Yeah. Then they got the Cowboys.
Oh, hold on. One second, Roy, because somebody, Mr. Walker, Devon Walker, he put up his picks. He was doing his picks in the comment, man. Hold on 1 second. I see you picked Ohio State. He picked Ohio State, I guess, as one of the top college teams. He picked Marvin Harrison as one of his wide receivers. I don't know if you put all the players, Mr. Walker, but I do see those picks in the comments right there. Let me see. Let me do newest.
I don't know. I would say like 10, maybe more. Like.
Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Okay, 8 more comments. Boom.
Viewers are frustrated by the police response.
Yeah, I can just see your Marvin Harrison pick and then your Ohio State pick. I see those. Why am I not seeing all of them though? Let's see some.
County. This is north of Eureka, and you can see the cloud cover there just settling into the area. We want to check.
Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Okay, Marvin Harrison.
Right now, we're starting to see that rain.
I see you picked Ohio State.
Coast, and it's affecting the Pacific Northwest as well as.
I don't see any more of the picks.
I mean, the heaviest.
Oh, he says my. Oh. I'm sorry. I got him. I got you. You got me. You're right. So Marvin Harrison Jr. goes to
24 hours.
Ohio State.
Really?
Yeah. That's who he played for.
City, look at that.
Yeah, he plays for Ohio State. Thanks, thanks, Mr. Walker. Appreciate that. He plays for Ohio State. Now they got somebody else too. Ohio State does. I forget who it is. They got another player that's stand out. I can't think of his name right now, but yeah.
Hey fellas, I'm going. It's getting late.
All right, OB.
Hey, OB.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You host it next week.
I don't. Yeah, we'll talk about that.
Either you gonna do it or you not, man. We ain't waiting. You gonna do it or you not?
Yeah, I'll do it, bro.
That's right. Because you was gonna be on Smack Talk Get Down Detention. You was gonna be sitting. You was gonna be put in the mute room. You could check in, but you can't say nothing.
I was gonna be after school program.
No, you was gonna be on detention.
That's after school program.
We gonna be in Vegas.
Remember that's right. We going mobile from Vegas from the sports book at South Point for that Sunday night game. Is who, Roy?
It ain't nobody good. So.
I thought it was I thought the Monday night game was weak, but the Sunday night game.
Oh, I think it's Kansas City and somebody.
Kansas City and Philly? No.
Nah, it's the Chiefs and the Jets. But you know,
yeah, Rodgers ain't playing, so
yeah,
blowout city.
It'll be all that.
Yeah, live from Vegas next week, y'all. From the sports book at the South Point. Me and Roy gonna be there.
When you gotta go to Vegas, behave yourself.
Always, man. Always. We too
we
old to
was
be
in
doing
Vegas,
stuff.
me and D, and we were good.
Yeah, man.
So
we had a good time. We closed down the cigar bar. Look, these are two old men sitting up in the cigar bar, closing it down at 2 in the morning.
Yeah, we gonna have our wives there, so we good.
Yeah, we'll be in at 8 o'clock.
That's good. That's good to hear.
Hey, listen, Roy, you know what?
I was more concerned with Dwayne instead of you, Roy.
Oh, hey. Listen, you know what, Roy? 2 weeks later, guess who was at the 8 Lounge, man?
Who?
Steph Curry.
Oh, really?
Yep. Steph Curry was there 2 weeks after we were there.
Hey, I when I was in New York, man, I bought a timeshare over at the Hilton.
You did?
And yeah. And the lady was telling.
You there? You went off for a minute, Roy. Uh-oh, he froze up.
Up the not that A bar. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Now the A bar is in Resort City, right?
Yeah. Resort Town or whatever. Resort World.
Yeah. Resort World.
Yeah.
Resort World.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we was talking to the lady that, sold us the timeshare. We was talking about that Resort World and the 8 Lounge. But Steph was there, huh?
Yeah. Somebody posted and they was like, look, matter of fact, it's on the 8 Lounge page. They posted him there having a cigar.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Hey, Roy, hopefully you didn't go upstairs in the Hilton and eat none of that food up there in that food court they got in New York.
In New York?
Well, in the Hilton. You say you bought it in the Hilton. Hopefully you didn't go over there and eat none of their food.
Hey, but look, they got a bunch of Hiltons over there. But this was the Hilton Honors, whatever. But anyway, when we got there, bro, our room wasn't ready. So they gave us $100 in food, waiting on our room. So they gave us, me and my wife, $35 each plus $15 each in food and drink coupons. Mm-hmm. And then they came back because the room still wasn't ready. They came back and gave us some more stuff for the next day. I'm like, we didn't spend no money on food while we were there. And I ain't lying. By the time we finished the presentation for the timeshare, they gave us another $100 food voucher.
Wow!
So we didn't spend no money, huh?
Was it the Applebee's in Times Square?
Man, I'm talking about Applebee's, man. Applebee's in South Lake Tahoe is horrible.
Yeah.
You stay home next time. I'm talking about the one in New York.
No, I'm not staying home next time. I thought about it via VL. I thought about did when the golf tournament happened next year, did Roy and them could come up there, they probably would enjoy themselves.
Just let us know, man. I'll definitely come up.
Me too. I'm retired, man.
That's right. We ain't got no job.
I'm looking for things to do.
We'll let you introduce them to everybody, bro. How about that?
Yeah, we'll come up, man. I'm down with it, Roy.
Yeah, speaking of that, though, man, I played golf with this dude today, and he was talking about retirement. And we were talking about, he said, oh, man, I said, I've been retired for 3 years. And, oh, man, you don't miss her. I said, man, I don't miss nothing about no routine or getting up and going in and dealing with people.
Yeah.
Nah.
And it wasn't the job either. After so many years, it's not the job, man, at all. The job is easy.
Is not the one to leave. And that, for me, that was a lot of it.
You said what?
The workforce that I entered wasn't the one I left.
Hey, bro, look. Try this. 44 blacks when I started, 3 when I left.
Oh, well, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hey, mine was the opposite, bro. It was like 2 when I started. When I left, I made sure we because I was in a position to hire, right?
And, me too.
and I made sure when I left UCSF that we were well represented, and we were.
Yeah.
Big
I
time.
tried,
So
man.
If I say I did anything, I mean, when we took a photo for I think it was Black History before I left.
Yeah.
And you would be surprised, man. I mean, all these just the black folks that was represented in our department. Yeah. And I got a video I can show you guys one day. I'm gonna show you, D. Where we all they got a bunch of folks at the grill. They were ordering food, right?
Yeah.
And this one brother, they was like, "Damn, they ain't never been like this for years." And then one cat get on there. He said, "We're in the building."
Hey, man, I tried. Hey, where I was at, I tried, man. I tried. But, you know, the work ethic mindset is just not, it's not relevant now, man. It's not. You know what, though? I'm going to tell you something, Roy. When we came from Vegas the last time, remember, we came back like a day after. Hey, man, the Oakland airport, we are well represented at the Oakland airport, or unless it was just Southwest, you know, but we got some folks work in the airport, man, over there. It's
just like being in Atlanta, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I was like, wow, I was telling Kim, I say, man, it's a lot of us over here working, you know, but corporate we don't get it, man. You know, the younger ones don't understand, like, all you got to do is get up and get here. You get here, that's 80% of the battle right there. Just get here every day on time. That's all you got to do, and you 80% there. And if you could do that, this could be a career. You could retire where you don't have to get up, and you're going to get money every month.
Next career is, as soon as I get mad at the supervisor, I don't like him, I'm going somewhere else.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah,
The mindset of younger people today is the mindset of the young people today is, hey, I move from here and go there, and they don't have the same, like you said, they don't have the same work ethic that we had to understand. They don't look down the road; they just look for the right now.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, and they got to be like moms told us. You don't want to go to school? Hey, look, the teacher got his, so. The people that's showing up, getting there, and making their move.
That's
right. Me have a flashback. It just made me have a flashback, because I tell people all the time, my mother sent us, said, look here, you trying to get what the teacher already got.
Yeah.
And then I remember when I got out of high school, I wanted to take off a year, and Mom said, no, you going to go to school and you're going to get you a job.
That's right.
And took me right down there to the College of San Mateo, College of Simple Minds on Hilldale Road, and that's where I went.
And it's funny because I mentioned that thing. I remember this program I had up in Hunters Point Gym. It was Boys and Men. It was like a tutoring type class. We had them come in and do a lot of stuff. And some of the questions, I would ask them, what do you see yourself doing the next 5 years? And I was shocked to hear some of the stuff that some of them said. I might be dead 5 years. I don't know. I'm like, damn.
That's sad.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And man, I mean, I did have like 27 youth. We meet every like certain nights. And man, out of them 27, I think 15 of them, I don't know, I'm going to be dead.
Yeah. That's how they think, man.
And some of them are probably dead.
That's how they think, man. You know, the work ethic is just not there anymore, man. It's gimme. You know, and they're not gonna give any. They're not gonna come in and like I said, half the battle was getting there. They ain't gonna come in.
Look, that's what society is. Look at the self-driving cars. Look when you go to they got self-checkout. Look at what's happening with the trans auto workers union. Man, they phasing people. There's no hands-on human touch or contact communication.
But look at this. But even though you got automation, you got somebody got to repair those things and nobody technology. So they got to get this technology, even though they're eliminating those kind of jobs to check out. But you got to be up on the technology. That's where it is.
Okay, but what's the staffing for those positions? Though is what I'm saying.
Right. I mean, it's just like you remember, and I'm sure you guys all, when you crossed that bridge, used to have all them toll takers. Take your money. Oh, that's gone.
Yep.
That's
it started with the Golden Gate Bridge, and then it went to the Bay Bridge. It was just crazy.
Yeah, and Fast Track is the biggest ripoff ever. Fast track is
Plain,
what a
No,
rip
what
off,
about the
man.
toll roads?
You know,
same thing, yeah.
That's what he taught. I mean, you know, they going up on that. I think the Bay Bridge gonna go up to like $8-9.
yeah. It's gonna be
they
$10
want
in
everybody to take public transportation.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's crazy. I think about this. That you want to take public transportation, but public transportation has got to be good and conducive for you to get where you got to go. 'Cause like I'm here in Memphis, and the transportation system needs to be better. They don't run all night, and you got to go all the way through downtown to come out the other side just to go across town. Like
I tell you what,
I want to go from Bayview to Lakeview.
Yeah,
I had to go downtown and come around.
The New York municipal transportation stuff is on point.
It is.
It's on point, bro. I mean, now picture this: you could be anywhere in Manhattan, Brooklyn, Harlem, Queens, wherever you are. You get to where you going, huh?
And go down to Grand Central Station and hit all that.
Hey, and I liken it to like this, D. Say like we get on BART, right? We get on BART and we go to the airport, whether it be Oakland or San Francisco, right?
Yeah.
Well, in New York, you if you want to go to the airport, you get on the transit or the subway. You get off on this special stop, and once you get to that stop, they got shuttles that'll take you to the airport for free.
And look, the police presence is off the hook in the transportation system too, and you can go to Washington, Philly, all that through there.
They do have a presence.
Yeah,
they do have a presence. You're right, Vaughn.
Yeah,
they do.
And that's we can't get that out here. You know, look at Vallejo, for example. They basically don't even have a police force, man. You know, they don't. They had I seen some on the news one morning. They talking about they got like 50 vacancies in the police department. You know,
speaking of that, old girl in Oakland can't say nothing about London Breed. She might as well keep her mouth shut.
Yeah. You know what? They gonna I don't know what you call it, recall, rescind, fire, whatever. That's where she gonna end up.
Yeah, they're gonna recall her and they're gonna rehire LaRon.
Yeah. Cause he's won his lawsuit, right? For wrongful termination.
Yeah, he needed too.
Yeah, man. That's something, man.
Just a quick question, Roy. Did you hear the story about that coach that got suspended for running up 162 points on the team?
Yeah, I got this on my notes to bring that up tonight. And basically I said this. It's this. A girls' high school basketball game in San Bernardino, California, that finished with a 159-point margin of victory. The score was 161-2.
Jesus.
And the coach got suspended for 2 games.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, that's happened before. That's happened.
First of all, I referee high school basketball, and I don't see how these teams match up with teams they know they just gonna slaughter. They know who they gonna be playing already, right?
Yeah.
And then they got something called a mercy rule, where if you got a 40-point lead in the fourth quarter, you get a running clock and just keep it going or whatever. Yeah. There's been times I've been in a mercy game and we're like, we don't have to wait till the fourth quarter to run the mercy. Let's do it, after halftime.
Yeah, just run the clock.
To avoid stuff like that.
Decision, right?
Huh?
You as the official make that decision. I mean,
we can't make the decision. We can't make. Our rule is we have to wait till the fourth quarter to start the clock to keep going, right? But we can go to both coaches. I think it was with Carl. It was one of Carl's team. When Carl, he was coaching at Lincoln last year, and they was beating the crap out of somebody, and we just like, hey man, you guys want to start this mercy rule early? And both coaches agreed, and we just ran the clock. the thing that gets me is a team that's up that amount of points, and they still pressing or doing something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
That as a referee, that gets under my skin. You know, but you know, for the coach to get suspended, I don't know, man. I mean, you know, it's spirit of rule. It's kind of like what we were talking about earlier about, you know, the field goal. I think that's a little different because they're going for, you know, some type of record or something like that. To beat somebody 159-2, he must have been doing something like pressing the whole game, knowing that his kids can't get the ball past half court to warrant, you know, a 2-game suspension like that. Hey, bring in your scrub, bring in your third, or bring in your 4-stringers. Do something. But something had to be into that, ref.
Well, I remember back. I'm trying to think. Was it junior high or was it high school when you was blowing a team out? I think when you went up by 20, you couldn't press no more, and if you put pressure on the ball, it was a technical. They used to blow a technical.
Yeah, that was like CYO or something like that. But in regular, you know, your middle school or your high schools, stuff like that, it's you know, whatever they want to do, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, yeah, that's crazy. But first of all, like I said in the beginning, I wouldn't even, if I'm a D5 team going up against a D1 team, I wouldn't even schedule no game. Yeah, I wouldn't schedule no game like that. Because you're not going to get nothing out of that. Nobody, not even the D1 team ain't getting nothing out of it.
Exactly.
All right, bro, I'm going to have to go.
But somebody end up getting hurt by one of them scrubs, you know, 2nd string, 3rd string person running up under you on a layup or something, and you end up coming down on a foot, you know, twist your ankle, your knee, whatever, you know.
Yeah. What was you saying, Al?
I said I'm gonna have to hit on out here. I gotta go do the daily work job tonight. So
all right,
Al. Good meeting you, my man.
Back to work.
Be safe, brother.
Thanks for checking in, Al, man. Appreciate you, brother.
All right, dude.
Right on.
Speaking of coaches, though, with suspensions, what about that brother, the football coach in Michigan?
Michigan State.
Yeah, Michigan State.
He says that is more to it than what the media is putting out there. He said, hey, man, y'all owe me $79 million.
Didn't he say he reported it 2 years ago or something?
He said he reported some stuff like 2 years ago, and it was pretty much swept under the rug. But now that it's starting to surface, they basically trying to say he had something to do with all the allegations and all that. He's like, hey, they just coming up with that because I signed a 10-year, $79 million guaranteed contract with these people. You know what I mean? So it's like they trying to get him off the books, I think. You know, allegations is allegations, and I know when you in a when you in a higher, like, you know, the upper ranks of whatever job, whether it's sports or whatever, you know, more is expected of you. You supposed to be setting the standard.
But and then too the unspoken thing, but the obvious is your pigmentation, bro.
Yep.
Is you before you
Yep.
guilty to proving it.
You guilty.
Y'all talking about the Michigan State dude? Or
Yep.
what y'all talking?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, and allegations are allegations. That's like I could say, you know, my car got stolen. I think Roy took it. You can't go arrest Roy and fire him from his job you can't do that. I'm just saying what I think. You know.
But it's character assassination, though.
Yeah. His lawyer's gonna rip them they're gonna, you know, because like Ron said, hey man, people be talking about gray areas and all of that. Hey, when it come to us, it ain't nothing gray about us but the hair on Roger's chin. That's all they see.
Right. It's just like the Juwan Howard and that other coach got it.
This the only gray they see. And this don't count because they'll shade this off and say all we see is this.
That's right. That's right.
You know,
it was a trip with Juwan Howard though.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Juwan Howard, you know, Like, come on, man. It's like
he was hot, boy.
Yeah, he was.
Well, we know that whether it's in life or in sports, that it's still prejudice and racism and discrimination taking place from people in high places. I call them the ivory towers.
Yeah,
y'all,
man.
Well, look, y'all ain't gotta look no further than I know y'all talked about this already, but y'all ain't gotta look no further than Prime, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, just sports, period, man. I mean, we you know, the percentages, the numbers show, you know, the percentages in black, white players and European players and all of that. We, you know, just in the only one I don't think we dominate in really is baseball. I think it's more Hispanic and Puerto Rican and Cuban players in the Major League Baseball than it is.
Well, now it is.
You know what I mean?
You know, I went to a baseball game Friday. I went to the Memphis Redbirds game, and a lot of the players were from the Dominican Republic and other places.
Yeah.
You know, we don't play baseball anymore like we used to.
Nah, we don't. But then you look at football and, of course, basketball, you know, I mean, just the bottom line is we making some people some money, man. These players are getting these super duper contracts, but just imagine if someone's able to pay somebody, for example, $200 million, just think about how much revenue they generate.
Simple mathematics tell you they're making more,
You know
more
what I mean?
money.
A lot of these sports teams are just their hobby.
Yeah. They business owners. They like oil tycoons and stuff like that. You know, they got 10 or 12 oil rigs down in, you know, off the coast of Mexico somewhere making billions, and they just bought a team as like we go buy a set of golf clubs. You know?
We're a commodity.
Yeah.
They got rolls of toilet paper made out of $100 bills, bro.
Yeah. We go buy some tennis. We go buy the latest Nikes. They be like, man, I want to buy the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm going shopping. What you buying today? Sports team.
Right.
I'm going shopping, man. I'm going to buy a sports team today.
I'm going to the NFL to go shop.
You talking about hedge funds? Yeah.
Yeah.
You know
man.
what? See, we on both sides of the fence. We the commodity and we the consumer.
Yeah, man.
You know, look at old boy from the Houston Rockets, Porter, and what he did. You know,
Yeah, what a
you
man.
gotta be smart with the opportunity.
What a
Well, I know that, you know, they'll give a bone to a few, you know, MJ, you know, Magic, Shaq, you know, a few others.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, these are billionaires.
Yeah.
I think Mike worth what, about $3 billion?
Yeah. And see,
You know, the only one out of that group, only two. Well, Magic is a threat because he's working in the black and brown community. Mike just start trying to get it now.
Yeah.
It took him a minute, and he's 60 now.
Yeah. And Shaq is I think Shaq just be playing around, man. He just go do anything, man. He want to be a DJ. He want to sell pizzas. He want to try to sell car insurance. He doing it all, man. He just see something and be like, you know what, I'm gonna get involved with that. You know.
But diversify his revenue streams.
Yeah. Yeah, man. You know, you know, the general car insurance, I never heard about that until Shaq started being on, you know, promoting general car
insurance.
I never heard of that, the general. And he said that, like, I think it was his first car. What was it, like a Jeep Cherokee or something he bought? And his father said something about you can't get a car unless you get insurance. And it was a general car insurance place like down the street or on the main road where they lived or something. And the dude told him he'd give him insurance for $25 a month. And so he went with him. He said he'd been with him ever since.
Wow.
You know?
Wow.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
he
man.
don't pay. He get it for free.
He probably get it for free. He probably, all his cars is, you know, got insurance on them and everything. You know?
That's a whole lot of insurance though, Doc.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Hey, did you guys see there was I think it was like an Instagram clip of, so you got the Ball Boys, right? You got, what's their father name? The Ball, you know, the LaMelo and all of them.
Lonzo,
Lonzo, you got LaMelo, LaMelo. What's the one that's not playing right now though? The son. The one they were talking about was leeching off his brothers and his dad.
The one that stole that one went to China.
Yeah, him. So they got a clip of him walking around his house. His dad and him is there playing dominoes, and he's like, I just wanted to show y'all that, you know, I do have my own stuff. I do have my own money or whatever. Man, you should see this crib, man. I was like, dude got secret doors in his house that go to the theater and all this stuff. Yeah, he got a bad crib, man. I was
the
like,
young dude?
Yeah, man. He got a bad crib. It's on like Instagram or something like that. It was like I don't know if it was.
I wonder if them cats gonna play ball this year, man. Because they stay hurt.
I don't think the knee injury one, he's done, I think. Lonzo got the knee, right?
Yeah.
I think he's done, man. I think it's.
I think his father messed it up for them. He was talking too doggone much. That's just my thought.
Well, I think, you know, people could say what they want to say, man, but college is very important, man. You know, college, just playing during your college years for these guys that go to the pros is very important. You know,
the whole experience. Yeah,
the experience, you know, the conditioning on your body, you know, and because going from college to pros, you know, the game is much faster. Guys are much stronger. You know, you take a kid that played 2 years in college and put him in the pros, and then you take another kid that's been to college for 4 years and you put him in the pros. More than likely, the guy with 4 years is going to last longer. You know what I mean? The guy that with the 2 years, for one, I just don't think that their body is conditioned enough for the pros. You know,
the mind is not. The mind is not either.
You do get, you know, the every once in a while, you know, the LeBrons, you know, coming out of high school, the Kobe's, you know, stuff like that. You know, for example, like Steph Curry. Steph Curry went to Davidson, right?
Yep.
How many years was Steph Curry in college? 2 or 3?
I think it was 3 years.
3 years, right? And remember when he was in college, all he did was shoot, right? So when he came in the NBA, you know, the NBA had shooters, but they didn't have volume shooters like him. You know what I mean? So that's what I think created how he began to stand out. But the conditioning part was them 3 years in college, that's all he did. He was a shooter. You know what I mean? So that's why his shot is just like muscle memory. You know what I mean? And really Steph Curry's injuries, if you really look at his injuries, most of his injuries, like when he first came in the league, his injuries was his ankles. Remember how his ankles? And he was getting knocked around by bigger guys. That was the thing. He was getting it ain't like he came down on a fast break and just twisted his ankle. He would get up in the air, get bumped or something, and when he would come down awkwardly, twist his ankle, step on somebody's foot. You know what I mean? So, but see, he was just a smaller guy. You know, you get a big guy coming with 3 to 4 years out of college, you know, he's going to be able to take a little bit of that, you know, the speed and other guys, you know, big and strong like him. You know,
the same thing gonna happen to John Morant. You know, the same thing gonna happen to John Morant if he's not careful, because he's up there in the air high, he getting bumped around, and he's not conditioned yet.
John Morant problem is he just go to the basket with reckless abandon, bro. Like you just can't keep doing that.
Yeah,
you just can't. His game is not gonna last if he doesn't like he jumps with no regard for how he's gonna land.
Exactly. He don't even be thinking about the landing. He just trying to embarrass somebody.
Yeah, just because you can jump out the building, bro, you still got to come down, dog.
Yeah.
And so
you gonna get hit.
He got to realize that, man. Like he's gonna have to adjust his game to some degree to last. Because I've always said between him and Zion Williamson, I've always said that John Morant was gonna have a longer career. Now I didn't know he's gonna be stupid with all these guns and all this foolishness. I didn't realize that. But I'm just talking about their games and their body types.
Yeah.
I knew Zion put too much torque. He's a lot like what's your boy from Chicago?
Derrick Rose.
Derrick Rose. He put too much torque on his knees and ankles, bro.
Yeah. He got all that power, and he coming down on them little. He got Mike Tyson little bitty ankles and stuff.
Bro,
like
the way he if you watch him before he got hurt, that dude was. I mean, he was out jumping everybody, dude, like easily.
Yeah, and not to mention his weight though.
Yeah, but he's strong. You know, weight coming down, but it's a lot of power. He be generating G forces when he going up. You know what I mean? And so when he come down, all that weight coming down on them knees and them little bitty ankles.
Remember that cat? He blew out his tennis shoe. Remember that? Yeah. In college.
Yeah. Jumped out the shoe, like taking off, and the whole shoe sole just came off.
He's like the closest thing to Charles Barkley that there is, because like he's only what 6'3", 6'4", something like that, 6'5" maybe. And but dudes way bigger than him, they just bounce off him.
Yeah, man.
When he go to the rim, you know. But he put too much pressure on his knees, man. I don't think he's on. You know, I don't speak ill of him, but I'm just saying, like, just watching his game, bro. I don't know how long he's gonna last, man.
Yeah.
Well, it's just like when Mike Jordan came into the league. Everybody thought he just came in. You know, he was balling as a rookie, but he had to mature his game. Them dudes was beating him up.
Yeah.
One-dimensional. He was coming to the hole. He didn't have a jump shot. His defense was, you know, suspect at best. He got better. He worked on his game. But he worked on his game with the teams that he had. He came in with Dave Corzine.
Yeah, Bill
like
Cartwright.
Yeah, you know. So, you know.
Well, you remember how Mike came back, and then remember how Kobe did? Like, Mike came back, he had put on a little weight, got his guns on, you know what I mean? And he came back stronger. Remember when Kobe came back and he was all yoked, and it took him like almost 2 seasons for his mental and his body to like kind of catch up with each other, because he was making mistakes because he was so strong. He was just making simple mistakes, because it was like, you know how you in basketball, you go to the gym and lift weights and then go to practice and you be shooting the ball and the ball be going over the backboard and stuff, because it feel like you shooting a tennis ball or something, you know. And that's how Kobe came back, man. He was shooting 3-footers 7 feet. You know, hitting the other side of the backboard and stuff. Like, man, you got to get your weightlifting caught up with your game, you know. Yeah, man. That's how Kevin Willis was. Kevin Willis had a little bitty body from his chest down, but his arms was like, man, he looked like Lou Ferrigno in the arms. Kevin Willis and his shoulders, dude. Looked like he had on shoulder pads, man. Like he had on shoulder pads. You put a football jersey on him. Look, that was his body on the bottom right there. And but his body, his upper body was this wide as the screen, but his legs and stuff was like this. So he went like this. And then that was the rest of his body. And he just, you know, when he get the ball, he could take one dribble and go up. It was like, Kevin Willis hit a jump shot. It was like unbelievable. You
like
know?
Jermaine O'Neal, though, he turned out to be a bad boy, though.
Yeah. Jermaine O'Neal, yeah. I'm glad, because remember when he first came on board, he was kind of he looked like he kind of had a little discouraged. His mental kind of was messing with him. But after a while, he started developing, you know, like, hey, I could be somebody in this league. And he started taking on big guys, and he was a threat, man. Jermaine O'Neal became a threat in the NBA. You know?
Hey, can I ask y'all a question, bro?
Yes, sir.
So, talking about the NBA, man, like, so who would y'all say? Because I've always had this dude in my head as the biggest waste of talent. Now, he did all right for a minute, but who would y'all say, or who jumps out at y'all as like the guy who had the talent but never capitalized on it in the NBA?
Dwight Howard.
A wide question.
Dwight Howard.
Dwight Howard.
Yep.
Okay. Well, the guy I'm thinking about is Derek Coleman.
Oh yeah, from New Jersey. Yep.
That brother shoot threes. He rebound. He block shots. He could post you up. He had handles. He had everything.
Yeah.
6'10", left-handed.
Yeah.
He had everything, bro.
Yeah.
You
Derek
know who
Coleman was a beast.
Yeah, and I liken him to y'all remember Billy Owens?
Billy Owens.
That's
Yep.
my boy. Yeah, that's my boy.
Billy Owens.
But when he came out of college, Billy Owens was a shiznit.
Yeah.
He was ambidextrous. Yeah, Billy was he was.
He didn't really have no jump shot though.
Well,
he was a beast on the block. He was giving people.
Williams.
He was giving people trouble on the blocks.
Cause I remember.
I ain't gonna talk about my boy.
I remember them in college because he went to Syracuse, and then you had Georgetown was good at the same time, and I remember them going back and forth, Syracuse and Georgetown, the Big East. That was a big battle all the time. And Derek, your boy, what's his name?
Billy Owens.
Billy Owens. He was a beast. Because I think Douglas them they had just left, right?
Yeah. But you're absolutely right about Derek Coleman. Or is that his name?
Yeah, Derek Coleman was a beast, man.
Right, man. Because I liked this game in college too, and I thought, looking for big things in the NBA, which never happened.
I'm gonna tell you somebody else that I thought at one point he was peaking, and then he just fell off. Man, was Carlos Boozer, man.
Oh yeah.
Boozer.
Oh yeah, from Duke.
Yeah, man. Boozer. He came in slow. But Boozer was like one of the top forwards in the league, man, there for a season or two. And then once he got to, remember the year when they was battling with the Warriors? When he was with Utah? And Boozer was a beast, man. He was killing, man. And then all of a sudden he just fell off, man. Cause was he with Utah first or Chicago first? He was with Utah first, right?
Yeah, I think he was with Utah first.
Then he went to Chicago, and even at Chicago had a team then, man. They had what was the point guard they had that was like a scoring machine, man? It wasn't Rose. He was before Rose, and he kept getting hurt.
Oh, Jason Williams?
Not Jason Williams.
Chicago?
He played for Chicago. He was a little dark-skinned dude, point guard. Was a scorer, man. He was.
You're not talking about little short. Nah, you ain't talking about little short dude that came from New York. Nate Robinson.
No, not Nate. His name was Gordon. Whatever happened to the dude for?
Gordon.
Oh,
remember
Ben
him?
Gordon.
Gordon.
Ben
Gordon. Whatever happened to Ben Gordon? That dude used to be, woo! He was a scorer, man. Ben Gordon was not playing out there. Ben Gordon was a scorer.
One of the silent assassin dudes.
Say again?
He didn't talk a lot.
No, he didn't. He did not talk a lot at all.
Remember, Reggie Wingate. Reggie Wingate used to ball for Georgetown too.
Yeah. Yeah, man. All them guys, man. Like, man. I remember Walter Berry that played with Chris Mullins at St. John's.
Yes, sir.
Man, Walter Berry was raw, man. He got to the league and just couldn't get it together, man.
It's like you said, though. It's like you said earlier. Conditioning from going to college to the pros, the dynamics is different, and sometimes you're not prepared.
Remember Willie Glass?
Yes, sir.
Willie Glass. Remember, like when Louisville and them had Lancaster Gordon and Milt Wagner. Remember when they had them with Scooter and Rodney McCray?
Yeah, Milt Wagner made it to the league for a minute.
Milt Wagner was in the league for a minute, and then he just fell off, man.
He came out too early, though, I think.
Yeah.
Like you talking about before. I think he wasn't ready.
Look at remember when Ewing them had, it was Pat Ewing, Michael Jackson, I think Wingate, Remember they had that dude Graham that came
Michael
from like
Graham.
University of Columbia or something like that.
You talking about Michael Graham?
Michael
Well, he played
Graham,
for Seattle.
beast.
Yeah, he played for the Seattle Supersonics.
Bro,
Couldn't-
he was
couldn't-
dunking on everybody.
Man,
All
that
of-
dude was ridiculous.
Ralph Dalton too. Yeah, Ralph Dalton.
Yep, Ralph
Michael-
Dalton. That was the other dude they had, Ralph Dalton. Yep. Yeah, man, them guys just couldn't get it together, man, in the league, man. You know? That's like the kid. They got a documentary. I think it's on Netflix. Y'all remember the kid played for San Antonio that John Lucas went and got out the gutter, out the projects on the street. Dude name was Lloyd Daniels.
Yeah.
Y'all ever seen that documentary on him?
Nah.
No.
They got a documentary on Lloyd Daniels, man. That dude was like a smaller version of George Gervin, man. Cold. He was a cold-blooded scorer, man. That dude was bad. They used to have to go get him from hanging out at the store, and John Lucas bring him like, come on, man, you gotta go to practice, man. And he'd be hanging out at the liquor store, man. John Lucas bringing it, and he'd come and play that night. He'd be like, I ain't gonna start you. He put him in the game. Dude put up 20 plus a night like it wasn't nothing. After he'd been drinking all day.
Yeah.
You know?
And you remember Victor Alexander was pretty smooth for us. He had a nice touch.
Who was that?
Victor Alexander, big smooth.
Oh, yeah. Alexander, yep. Hey, whatever happened to, I'm going to tell you somebody, y'all, the Warriors that traded, man, I was mad. And like I said, I ain't even a Warrior fan, but this dude used to play hard, man. What's the dude play for y'all? Matter of fact, I think he got one ring with y'all. Or did y'all trade him?
George Bell?
No. He had a mole on his head, on the top of his head.
Oh, you talking about Mo Bucket?
Mo Spates? That was his name?
Yeah.
Whatever happened to dude?
Mo Buckets.
He left the league. He went to go play in the G League, and then he went overseas or whatever.
Man, that dude was hard, man. Mo Space. That dude was hard. I used to hate when he used to get in the game. I used to be like, this Negro right here finna make some shit happen. And he always did. He would get a rebound or a dunk or something or block somebody's shot. He was scrappy and he didn't really talk. But then you remember when he started getting a little recognition, he did start kind of chirping a little bit. And didn't he win the first one with y'all though?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mo Spates. Yeah.
Another player that, you know, was highly regarded coming out of college was Never Nervous Purvis. Remember him?
Yep. Purvis Ellison out of Louisville.
Purvis Ellison.
Louisville, right?
Yep, out of Louisville.
He was smooth too, boy.
He paid himself out the league.
Never Nervous Purvis, man. That dude was...
Hey, but you remember that cat that played for that played for Cleveland? And they got into it. He got into it. They said he was messing around with LeBron mama.
Oh, Delonte West?
Delonte West. But he was good, man. I mean, as a guard.
As a point guard, yeah. He was nice. Left-handed.
Yeah, he had went homeless, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was in bad shape.
Huh?
He was in real bad shape. What's the name that went down and found him? Mark Cuban found him and put him up in some program or something.
Yeah.
And he ended up leaving again.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man. Delonte West. It was another cat. I'm trying to think of his name.
Larry Hughes.
Yeah, Larry Hughes. I seen a hardwood classic game with Larry Hughes and them the other night. I forget who they was playing.
Look at that, man. John, look at the squad that LeBron took to the final.
Oh, in Miami?
He didn't have nobody with him.
Nobody.
Cleveland.
Oh, Cleveland. Yeah, Cleveland. Yeah, man, they had Varishell at center. Mm-hmm. And he was young, too.
Donnell
Marshall, Varishell. They had, what was the little guard? No, his boy that been with him his whole career. What's the guy that played with him? He been with him everywhere he went.
Yeah, but what that say about the East back then, though?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of water. It was weak.
But they, you know, that was the tail end of KG and them, right?
Yeah.
And the Truth them. That was the tail end of Ray Allen and all of them cats. Once they 86 them, then it was about LeBron in the East, man. I was like, yeah, when he went with,
you know, after that, Ray Allen went to Miami with the Cats.
yeah.
Hey, what y'all think about Paul Pierce, man, hating on Dwayne Wade, man?
Oh man, that dude.
I think the Truth is overrated. My honest opinion. I think
Yeah, he wasn't never that good to me. You know who I liked better than him at Boston?
Who that?
The dude used to shoot the thing, Antoine Walker.
Oh,
Antoine Walker.
Yeah, but the guy before him, he ended up dying.
Oh,
Reggie Lewis.
Reggie Lewis.
Oh, yeah.
Fell on the court, man, and passed away.
Yeah, Reggie Lewis was stuff.
Hey, it was a guy in the Army with me, man. Rest in peace, Ricky Artis. Ricky Artis went to Dumbarton High School in Baltimore, Maryland, and he played with Muggsy Bogues, Reggie Williams. All on
the same squad, Mike.
Yep. All of them guys was on the same team at Dunbar High School, man. He played with them guys, man. This dude, man, I'm gonna tell you something. I played ball a lot in my life, man, and I've been, like, I played overseas and everything, but like, even like when I was down in South Carolina and in Augusta, Georgia, stuff like that, down in Fort Hood, Texas, that kind of stuff, when I was in the military, you could tell when somebody from the East Coast playing ball. You could tell. You could just tell, man. I'm telling you, hey, two guys, I'm telling you, that guy, Ricky Artis, he was from Baltimore, Maryland. He was in the military with me. And I'm telling you, in Germany, I'm talking about we played Usura ball. That like we played all over Germany. We went to Berlin, Amsterdam, you name it, we played. I'm telling you, this guy was destroying cats, man. I'm talking about, we played against the German national team. We played against the Naval Academy before David Robinson even came out. Man, we played against some cats, man. This dude, Ricky Artis, was ridiculous, man. He was ridiculous, but he had a problem with his hands. He couldn't stop taking stuff. So, you know, he ended up getting himself in some trouble. But I ended up finding out a few years back that he had passed away down in South Carolina somewhere. But like that guy, my friend Rodney Morris that came on here that time, guys, from down, he's in Virginia, but he like back and forth to Germany. Them two guys, man, he was from Virginia and Ricky was from Baltimore. And them two guys, man, you could just tell you could just tell the way they played. It was that East Coast stuff.
You know, out here, we like to finesse it. And the East Coast like to play that physical packing in ball.
Yeah, man.
And it is different.
Yeah. And if you a guard out there, it's like you gotta know every kind of dribble, move, everything, man. They just get tricky with the ball out there, man.
Remember Kenny Anderson? Dude, I remember watching him against Duke when they was Georgia Tech.
Oh my God. I know exactly what game you talking about.
Bro, he made them dudes look silly, man.
Man.
He just did stuff with the ball that was...
Look, the one where he...
Stephen Marbury wasn't no joke either. That's what Marbury.
Yeah, Stephon Marbury.
Washington.
Hey, look. Hey, Raj, I know what game you're talking about. When he went to the bucket between them dudes and did like this, and then turned around and flipped it up. I remember. And look, 4 dudes jumped in the air like this all at the same time, dude. All 4 guys that was, you remember that game, Raj? I remember that game like yesterday. Kenny Anderson went to the hoop, he faked like this, right? Just with his head. And then he did a little spin move and he flipped the ball up and 4 dudes all jumped at the same time like this. And you could see their hands doing all like, and the ball just teardrop. Boop, nothing but net. I say, oh man, this dude.
Man, he's nothing but the truth, man.
Yeah. Yeah, Kenny Anderson, man. Hey, I remember I seen y'all. Well, I don't know if y'all remember this game. It was the Nets versus Portland, and it was Kenny Anderson against Stoudemire. Damon Stoudemire. Whoo, man, them dudes put on a show, dude. They put on Mighty Mouse. Oh man, that dude Stoudemire, man. That dude was fast.
Rod Strickland with him on that Portland team?
Strickland was on that team. Rod Strickland. Yep.
That's another dude.
Rod Strickland was another one.
Yep.
Hey, look, go check out Rod Strickland's highlights against Michael Jordan.
Oh, for sure.
Oh yeah. I seen. Didn't he get like 40 or something on Mike one night?
Yeah.
Strickland.
I don't know, but that's Kyrie Irving's either goddad or something like that.
Yep.
But that's why Kyrie's so raw.
Yeah.
Because I ain't never seen nobody do the stuff Kyrie does.
No, man.
Yeah.
Balance and the exercise he does to keep his balance in shape is ridiculous.
Yeah, he got body control like unbelievable, man. He can go up in the air and just, he
about this dude, he finishes the shots though.
Yeah, that's the thing.
A lot of dudes can do some of the moves, but they don't finish the shot. This dude finishes the shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Best finisher in the league. I can't say anybody that finished like him. No one. I can't say anyone that finished. Off balance. He going in there amongst the trees,
And as much as we talk about Russell's turnovers, man, I like the way he plays with aggressive.
Yeah.
Russell's a beast.
Russ, and he's like that 82 games, bro.
Yeah.
They be like, Russ is questionable tonight. And he go out there like, Russ is questionable, man. He got a spring calf or something. And Russ go out there and be like the team got to catch up with him. You would never know that the dude is hurt. I think he's he one of those, how we get older and it's like, you might go out there and shoot around on the court and be like, man, I remember I used to get up, man. I used to be slapping the backboard, dunking and all. And your mind be telling you can still do that. I think that's how Russ was.
Play below that rim. But Russ still can get up.
Yeah, he can still get up, but not like he used to. But I think his mind was telling him, he didn't. His physical ability and his mind was not on the same page these last couple of years. Even though he did have a decent season last year. He still had a decent season.
Yeah. And did you see the clip when Clay was talking about losing George Poole? And he got a real good opportunity in Washington, man. This season's gonna be interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, he does. He actually does. Now Kuzma's still there, right?
Yeah, so those two right there.
Yeah. And they played.
The only thing I say about Jordan Poole has changed his attitude. His attitude has got to mature.
Yeah.
He may do that because he's serving the role that he wanted with the Warriors. He's top dog, probably team captain, and the coach is going to defer to him. So it's a whole new opportunity for dude, and he getting that money, so that comes with it. But he got to be consistent because he don't have Steph and Clay and Draymond to fall back on. That's all him.
Who else?
He's gonna be the number one option.
Now wait a minute. Washington don't have what's his name no more. What was the other one that was playing there with
Bradley Beal is gone.
Yeah, Bradley Beal is where?
That's why they're in Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Ooh, shoot.
He's with Phoenix.
A lot of
he didn't play with Phoenix last year, did he?
No, he just got traded this offseason. That's why they got fooled. So look, it's just like when Brad was playing with John Wall. People talk about John Wall's a bad boy too.
Yeah. He used to tell me, give me the rock. He get hurt too much though, but he's a good finisher. He'll finish on you.
What do you think? What do you think Dylan Brooks gonna do in Houston?
You know what?
Next question, man.
Hey, you know, I don't like the dude's attitude or whatever, but I think he'll be a good fit for them, you know, as a not the veteran, but somebody that's a little more seasoned for them young guys. And the only thing I hope that don't happen is that he corrupt them with that attitude. You know what I mean?
But look at who they have as coach. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
Joker. So he ain't, you know.
That's true. That's true.
That's gonna be an interesting bit.
Who's that coach?
Joker.
Yeah.
That's Boston's that coach.
Boston's
he'll be
ex-coach.
all right.
Yeah.
He'll be all right.
Yeah, Boston's ex-coach.
They're gonna have a strong little young team though.
Yeah, man. Houston gonna be all right, man. I think they'll be the best of the former bottom teams this season. You know, you had your 4 to 6 bottom teams last year. I think they'll be the best out of them. You know what I mean? Out of them
They got a good young squad, man. Good core.
Yeah.
Y'all hear any word on Dwight?
On who?
White House.
They don't want him.
Dwight Howard.
They decided they don't
No
want him.
word?
No, he was supposed to work out with Chris Paul and Draymond, and it didn't happen.
Oh, it didn't?
But they said, no, they said right now they're not going to sign. They didn't say that they wasn't this or they wouldn't sign. They said for right now they're not going to sign.
Yeah.
And I think that probably came on the coattails of Draymond talking about everything being leaked. But I guess he got his being mad about that.
Yep. I'm just looking at these. I'm looking at these stats from tonight's game, man. So you got this Pittsburgh and Raider game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Look, Jimmy Garoppolo threw 3 interceptions, bro.
I knew he was gonna go right. Right.
3 interceptions. I didn't know that. I thought he threw 1. He threw 3. Jacobs only had 62 yards rushing on 17 carries. But Devontae Adams had 13 catches for 172.
That ain't bad.
That ain't bad at all.
That's pretty good.
But see, this is what, let me see, they got to Garoppolo 1, 2, 3. They got 3 sacks on him. Yeah, see that dude, man, he just, them turnovers, man. Them turnovers. Those turnovers.
Well, you got him now, so you can't say nothing.
What kills us? I'm gonna say what I've been saying. Him, the dude stinks, man. He stinks.
Don said you keep your hat for now.
No, we'll get our wins. Like I say, we're gonna end up sitting him down. We're gonna end up sitting him down. They're gonna let the young kid play, and you'll see that this dude.
7 wins looking good, man.
This dude is good.
Yeah.
What you say? What?
Roy said them wins percentage is looking pretty good for you.
I know.
Hey, we only played 3 games.
We're gonna give D a chance to change his win total for this year.
No, we got how many?
Yeah.
We got 14 more games, man.
Hey, D, get Rogers count. Ask him about
If they play tonight, they ain't got a chance.
Oh shoot. You said what?
Get Rogers count.
Oh, predictions. Okay.
Yeah.
So Raj, what we did early when the season started, right? So we get you caught up is everybody made their predictions for their team, like what the record was going to be for their team. But then you also predict what the other guys in the group's teams were. So, for example, I'm a Raider fan. Most of these guys are 49er fans, and then we got like one cat that's a Jets fan, and so you're a Miami fan. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put you on the list, and I'm gonna update the list this week so I can post it again for you guys. And Rod, you still got the same phone number?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna put you in the text group, so you'll get a text every like Saturday or Sunday morning with a reminder that the Smack Talk Get Down is 7 o'clock on Sunday nights. And then what we also doing for, and then you'll see the predictions, everybody's predictions, right? It'll be posted and you'll see that. But then the other thing we doing for the whole football season is we having guest hosts every week. So like tonight, Roy was the guest host. And you see when OB was on before he got off, he said, hey, OB, you hosting next week. So when we come on, OB will be getting us started and asking the questions and picking the topic.
Backup plan.
Yeah, we might have to have a backup plan with him because OB won't show up and say, oh, man, I went to sleep.
Middle, yeah.
You know, he might, you know. But if he do, I'm letting y'all know, y'all still here. If he do, the next time he come on, he gonna get the original 23 punishment. You're gonna be on mute. You're gonna be on mute for 23 minutes of the show.
How they do Michael Wilburn and then when they be talking.
Yeah, put the X on him. Put the X across his screen.
Hey, just check it out though, man. I'm just throwing it out there, man. Y'all might be 1-3 them after next week.
Who we got next week?
Chargers.
At home? No, we got to go to the Chargers, huh?
Yeah.
Man, the Chargers ain't nobody, man. Who the Chargers beat today?
They beat Minnesota.
Yeah, that game. Minnesota, but look, that was Kirk Cousins, man. Kirk Cousins is Jimmy Garoppolo's first cousin. How's that?
Hey, but he been throwing the ball. Yeah, he throw interception. You're right.
Kirk Cousins throw for 401 yards and still throw the pick six to lose the game.
Y'all might be all right because I think one of their receivers got hurt, and if Eckler come back, it's gonna be tough.
Eckler, yeah, Eckler.
Yeah, if he.
So Raj, we're gonna put you on the list. So you're gonna have to give us what'd you say?
And your boy had like 215 receiving yards.
Who was that? Oh, Jefferson?
Nah.
You talking about from
your boy from Cal.
From who?
Cal.
Who he play for?
Chargers.
Not Williams, is it?
Nah. Keenan Allen.
Yeah. He had 200 and some yards reception today. Yeah, well, we gonna knock some like I said, if we go ahead and just sit Garoppolo, which we need to do, man. Like you need to play the other kid, man. It's come on, man. It's no question that this dude, he just don't have it, man. He don't have it no more. You know what I mean? He really don't. And, you know, Garoppolo has a winning percentage overall as a quarterback. He's won twice as many games as he's lost in his career. But now he don't have it, man. Like that tapping the football stuff, the only person I've ever seen that did that consistently but was raw was, what's his name? Used to quarterback for, what's the dude's name? The one used to tap the ball. Used to stand there and tap it. You know who used to tap the ball a lot was Michael Vick. Used to tap the ball a lot. Yeah. You know, he used to tap the ball. Oh, Aaron Rodgers used to tap the ball in Green Bay. You know? But Jimmy.
They said, what's the name, tapped the ball too.
Who? Josh Allen?
Nah. The one that retired. Your boy.
Who was that?
New England Patriots.
But see, Brady got a cannon for an arm in the short game. He got a cannon. I've seen these. They got like the 100 immaculate plays in the NFL. They got it's like on YouTube, and when you play it and all the bombs that Tom Brady, he was like, man, he be telling the players on the sideline, I really didn't think I could throw it that far. I really didn't think I didn't think I was gonna hit you. He said, but I got it there, you know. But Brady got a cannon.
What about Randall Cunningham? That dude.
Yeah, see, Randall was tall, so he could You know, he used to get his arms pumped, and then boom, just fire it. See, Garoppolo has a habit of he be tapping the ball up here by his shoulder like this, you know. Yeah. And all they do is, you know, you see somebody tap, and they back like this, them linemen got their hands up. Them linemen got their hands up, and he already looking where he gonna throw it. You know what I mean? Yeah. He throwing in triple coverage, quadruple coverage. You know what I mean? You getting down there in the red zone and you throwing the ball. It's like, that's not football, man. It's like,
he already identified his target when he double tapping.
Yeah, when he tapping, they already know where he going. Like, who throws in triple coverage and quadruple coverage? Like, how do them 4 guys know he going there? They watching him, dude. That spy, that linebacker dropping back playing that spy, he know. It's like, this dude tapping and he looking right there. I'm going over there. It's already 2 of my co-players over there. I might as well go too.
Hey, but that sure would be something to see you in a Niners hat, whatever.
Hey, listen, not gonna happen. We'll get the wins we need in order for Don to be, wearing the Raider hat.
Not gonna happen.
You know, we'll get the wins we need.
Hey, did Roger pick his picks?
No, we finna get Roger. So Roger, we gonna say your Miami team for last. What do you think the 49ers record is going to be this year? 17 game season.
I haven't looked at their schedule yet, but just based on how they're playing, I'm going just a rough estimate. I say 14-3.
Okay. 14-3. What about the Raiders?
I definitely got to look at y'all because
based on how they playing. No.
Yeah, because like before the season started, I was watching y'all in preseason. I'm like, okay, they might have a shot.
But look, right now, who was our quarterback in preseason?
The rookie.
Thank you. Thank you. And he's a quarterback, man. That dude, look, some quarterbacks you look at and you could tell where they came from. You could just tell if they came from a school that pushed quarterbacks. You know, you look at him, the first thing you think about is Purdue, Iowa, West Virginia, Tennessee. You think about teams like that, you know, that push quarterbacks.
Man, so record wise, man, bro, I hate to say it, man. I'm gonna give y'all 7-10, bro.
7-10. Okay. And then Miami.
Well, you know, it's all based on Tua's health, but if he stays healthy, 14-3.
Okay. Okay.
What about the Jets? You forgot the Jets, didn't you?
Oh, that's like 5-12.
Yeah, once Aaron went down, I don't think.
Sound like the Raiders almost.
5. You said 5-12, right? On the Jets. Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Hey, he picked the 49ers. He the only one picked the 49ers. He got the best or the highest wins out of all y'all 49er fans. He said 14-3.
Yeah, look, man, they wouldn't have lost to Philly last year had Purdy gotten hurt. They would have beat Philly.
You think so?
Yeah, I for sure. They was not stopping Philly last year till Purdy got hurt.
Yeah.
And I'm not a 49er fan.
No, I'm not either.
That's right.
But I mean, I know talent. Right. Hey, you probably ain't heard it like these other guys heard it. The first Monday night I seen Purdy throw the ball, I already knew he was going to be a nice dude. He threw a 50, 60-yard pass in the air on a dime, the first pass he threw, and then came back the next series and threw another one. I was like, yeah, this dude right here, Garoppolo is out. I
knew he was gonna be nice, D. Cause remember, the game Garoppolo got hurt in was the Miami game last year.
Yeah, but no, I'm talking about the year before. The year, not last year, the year before when he got in on that Monday night, he came in And in the first series, he threw one right down the middle between the hash marks. I can't remember if it was Ayuk that caught it or it wasn't Debo. I think it was Ayuk that caught it. And they went right down, he went down the field in 3 plays and they scored. And I called OB. I said, OB, you see this dude quarterbacking for y'all right now? And then when we was on the phone, I can't remember who they was playing. I want to say they was playing, it wasn't the Rams. It was like, I think it was like Chicago, or it might have been the Chargers or something like that. The next series, me and OB was on the phone. I say, look, dude, it's coming back out. Garoppolo ain't coming back out. They scored in 5 plays. I say, that dude right there, I say, Jimmy is out. That dude gonna be y'all quarterback. I say, y'all better not get rid of that dude. In 2 series, 8 plays, 2 touchdowns.
Wow. I didn't see that.
Yeah.
But when we played him last year and Garoppolo broke his leg or whatever, broke his foot, I think it was.
Yeah.
Then he came in, I'm like, oh, we got this.
Nah, man.
I hadn't seen homeboy play. He was not shook by our blitz.
Nah,
he just went, he handled the blitz like a champ. I was like, this dude is unflappable, bro. Like, they throwing blitzes at him. They throwing all this, mixing up the coverages. Ain't nothing messing with him at all.
Look, man, well, I don't know about Josh Allen must be going through some family stuff or something right now. But he's like a Josh Allen, how Josh Allen came in the league, Joe Burrow, like them two, I don't know what's going on with Josh Allen and Burrow. They both kind of just on the tip going downhill, man. I'm like, golly. But Purdy went where? What college he went to, Roy?
I think it was, what was it? Not Illinois. Was it Illinois?
I think it was Illinois. I don't know for sure. And I don't have my laptop, but.
Dang, my little nephew played for Illinois. I wonder if he played when he played. Let me see something.
But that dude, man, he got poise, man.
No, he's man, you got a team with some good receivers in a line, he'll eat you up.
Yep.
He eat you up. If you got a team with some receivers that could get open, that's what I say, man. The Niners offense, like I said, when they clicking, man. And
he went to Iowa State.
Yeah, see, quarterback college. You ain't never heard of no running backs or no wide receivers coming out of no Iowa State. You just say Iowa State. You know the quarterback is the man on the team. You know what I mean? Hey, watch when if this dude for Oregon stay healthy, hey, man, that dude, Bo Nix. Bo Nix ain't no joke, That dude is cold.
Man.
That dude is cold-blooded, man. Bo Nix, whoo-wee. Yeah, Devon Walker said, Purdy was at Iowa State. He said he turned $5 to $100 betting against the Raiders. Don't forget. Oh, yeah. Hey, you right, Walker. We was talking about basketball, man. He said when we was talking about basketball, we forgot I couldn't see his comment. He said, don't forget Khalil Reeves. Remember Khalil Reeves? Came from Michigan State. Used to play with
Mateen Reeves.
Mateen Reeves. That's who you talk about, Walker?
Martine Cleves, yeah.
He played at Michigan State. He won a championship.
Yeah.
He say Michael Beasley used to beat up on LeBron James in practice one-on-one every day. Hey, they lucky Lenny didn't make it to the league. Y'all know who Lenny is?
Any bias?
Nah. Y'all don't know who Lenny is? The dude that was better than LeBron? That he used to eat all them dudes up in the AAUs and them summer leagues. It's a documentary. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of the dude's last name, but they called him Lenny. His name was Lenny Cook. Is it Lenny Cook, Von?
I think so.
Lenny Cook. Lenny Cook, cold-blooded, man. He was serving them LaMelo, LeBron, all them cats. He was serving them dudes, man. He was serving them dudes. Let me see some. He said Khalid played. Oh, no, he said Khalid Race played at Arizona with Stoudemire. So he must be talking about Mateen Cleaves, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Let me holler. Hey, for y'all checking in over on Facebook, man, y'all got to join the Zoom with us, man, because look, in a few more weeks, we're going to be straight Zooming it on the on the Smack Talk Get Down. We're going to be straight Zooming it. We trying to get everybody involved. Y'all need to check in. Mr. Walker, Rasta Tal, Rogers here tonight. Brenda Moore, we see you. KK, we see you. Donald Goodwin already checked in. Andre Bishop, as much smack you like to talk with me and you didn't check in, man, I am shocked. But you know when I see you, it's on. We talking smack. Andre Bishop, big time 49er fan. You know what I mean? Big time.
Hey, so the Niners' next 3 games. Let me just hear a quick prediction. We got Arizona, Dallas, then Cleveland.
All at home?
Nah. Arizona is at home, Dallas is at home, and then they go to Cleveland.
I say win, loss. And the only reason I'm gonna tell y'all gonna lose to Cleveland is because y'all gonna have to play hella hard against Dallas. You know what I mean? Arizona, y'all should beat Arizona at home. You know what I mean? Arizona got speed and everything, but they quarterback is not seasoned enough to beat y'all. You know what I mean? What's their running back, that dude they got? Start with a C, right? Comer.
Arizona?
Yeah, don't they got a running back named Comer or something like that?
Cook.
Is it Cook?
Yeah.
No, I thought they had a running back named Comer or something like that. Connor.
Yeah.
And then they got a wideout named Cook?
No.
They wide out. They got one wide out.
They got rid of what's his name. I forgot the receiver, but they got rid of him. But anyway,
but
yeah, that's their next 3 games. Actually, the next 4 games, because I'll be in Minnesota. I'll be in Minnesota.
Y'all got to go to
Monday
Minnesota
night game.
Monday night.
Yeah. And
so
that's the game I'm scared of right there.
Minnesota?
Yeah.
Man, you ain't got to be scared of no cousin, man.
When I say scared,
look.
When I say scared, they coming off of now if that Cleveland game, like you predict, they gonna win. Cleveland gonna win, then okay. But if we happen to beat Cleveland, it's gonna be tough to get into Minnesota and get a win too. So they're gonna be desperate.
Yeah, man. Hey, look, y'all see the screen how it's set up, right? It's got me in the middle, Roger over here on my right, Vaughn on my left, and got Don and Roy down at the bottom, right? Look.
My screen is different.
Look.
Yeah, I can't see that. I can't see all of that.
Look. So I got me, Vaughn, and Roger on the top,
okay,
3.
I see it.
And then Don and Roy is down low, right? Listen, us 3 could rush Kirk Cousins, and y'all could play DBs, and we'll beat damn Kirk Cousins. We'll rush, and you and Don can play defensive backs or free safety, whatever. We'll beat Kirk Cousins, bro. in Minnesota, okay? Man. Kirk Cousins and Jimmy Garoppolo are related, bro. I'm telling you.
We got out of those 4 games, I think we're gonna go 3-1. I don't know who we gonna beat or what, but out of those 4 games, I think we're gonna go 3-1.
And the 3 wins gonna be Arizona, Dallas, and Minnesota. I think Cleveland might get y'all, man. I think Cleveland might be, and like I say, the only reason is y'all gonna be coming off of that big Dallas game. And hopefully
Cleveland?
Huh?
That's gonna be in Cleveland?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, it might be
that dog pound get to going out there. Y'all gonna have a tough time. So, but like I said, the only reason I'm saying that is because of the Dallas game. It's gonna be super hyped. It's gonna be a huge game. Hopefully everybody come in healthy. Nobody's hurt. Of course, y'all got the edge on offense. On defense, I'm gonna say on defense, even with Diggs out, I think y'all pretty evenly matched still. You know what I mean? I mean, y'all got Bosa and what's his name in the middle? What's the cat in the middle? Warner. Warner. You know, but you know they got what's 11? They got that dude is a maniac, dude. That dude he owns something, dude. Real.
I got a question since you said Bosa. Now is he earning the money now that they gave?
Nope, he still ain't, not to me. How many tackles he had the other night? Do you know? How many sacks did he have the other night? Do you know?
Yeah, one sack.
If Bosa, if Bosa not leading y'all in tackles, assists, and sacks every game, to me, he's not earning all that money. He need to be earning money like number 11 for Dallas, like the dude from Pittsburgh, J.J. Watt or whatever his name is. What's the dude y'all got on defense, Roger? What's that cat name on defense? What's his name? No.
Nick.
No, on defense for Miami.
Yeah, Nick Chubb.
That's his name?
Yeah.
Is he defensive end or linebacker? I know he be all over the place though.
He's a linebacker.
That dude is, yeah. If he ain't doing it like them cats, he don't deserve that money, dude. Nick Bosa ain't been playing no lights out football. Nick Bosa was playing lights out football the last 2 years. Right now, I don't know if he's just getting a slow start because of the missing the training camp and all of that, but he not playing up to that contract right now. No.
Hey, speaking of X factors though, man, didn't Bell play good on both sides of the ball? Bell played well.
For y'all?
Yeah, number 10.
Oh yeah. I was saying when I seen him in preseason, I said, man, I hope they don't let that dude go, because that dude, y'all really don't miss a beat when he's in the game. If you get him the ball, he's still, like I said, y'all got a lot of weapons, man, on offense. It's almost to where you ain't got enough footballs out there at times. If y'all listen, what do you think a defense be thinking? Y'all come out the huddle and run trips, right? With Jennings, Debo, right?
Okay.
Jennings, Debo, and what's the other cat? Ayuk. And on trips left with Kittle as the tight end on the right side, right? And look, you could throw friggin' the Bell dude over on the other side too. That's 5 threats right there.
You forgot about McCaffrey.
He in the backfield. I'm just saying.
I know.
Just so what? So you only got 2 DBs and a free safety and a strong safety, but you got basically 5 wide out. Cause Kittle ain't nothing but a giant wide receiver. That's all he is. He a giant wide receiver. If you line him up outside, you could throw wide receiver screen to him all day, and he gonna run some fools over and get you 7 to 10 yards every play probably. One dude can't tackle him when he catch the ball. That's one key about stopping Kittle. If he catches the ball and he get to take 2 steps before somebody hit him, it's first down every time. It's first down every time. One dude is not tackling him. Ain't gonna happen. So talent-wise, y'all got the upper hand. It's just, you got the chemistry just got to be there. It's like, like I said, it's not enough footballs to go around, to be honest. It's not enough footballs. Now, Dallas got a defense, they just all over the place, man. Them dudes like to fly around everywhere. fly around everywhere. The thing with Dallas is either they fly around so much to where people get hurt. That's what I noticed about them. Not them though. The other team, you know, they be flying, they be looking for the hit and be getting hit and walking off the field and getting helped off the field. I'm like, these dudes be all over the place. So the only reason I think that y'all would lose to Cleveland is y'all going on the road after a big game against Dallas. It's gonna be a lot of hype. And, you know, one or two things gonna happen in that Dallas game, I think. Either y'all just gonna beat the living daylights out of them, you know what I mean? Or it's gonna come down to the wire where y'all defense win over on Dak. Because Dak is not good under pressure to me.
I think they're gonna beat Dallas hands down. I don't think it's gonna be a problem.
Hey, how was Ezekiel Elliott doing in New England?
Man, you wouldn't even know he was on the team. I seen the New England game, some of it, and I was like, man, that's Ezekiel Elliott right there. For one, he looked real little, man. He looked like he's lost a lot of weight, you know, and he not him. That ain't the Ezekiel I know. You know, I forgot he was even playing for them. You know, I did, man, until I heard his name called, and I said, wow, that's Ezekiel Elliott? I'm like, wow. But you know what, I take that back, because last week I knew it was him because he was sitting on the bench with his helmet on, looking crazy.
So,
you know.
Yeah, so Rev and Vaughn, these 4 games, what you think? 4-0, 3-1?
I think we can win 4, but at the minimum, 3-1.
Mm-hmm.
What's the 4th game?
Cleveland.
So we got Arizona, Dallas, Cleveland, and Minnesota.
Oh yeah, Minnesota.
So two at home. No, 2 at home and 2 away.
I'm gonna be conservative. I'm gonna say 3-1, but I'm looking for 4-0.
Me too. I'm looking for 4-0 too. I think if we play our game, we could do it. I mean, we play good on the road too, so you know.
Man.
Defense come on the road.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's when you got to play D. As you get sent home, it'll be a long plane ride home.
Well, I think they're ready. I think they're conditioned. I think they're ready. They're ready to do what they need to do.
But you know, the thing is this, man. Nobody expected Arizona to go to beat Dallas. Nobody.
Mm-mm. No, But you know what? I knew in the second quarter they was gonna have problems with them because they was cheating them DBs and corners. I mean, those the safeties was cheating like crazy on them, man. They was cheating up, and they seen that. Arizona seen that 2 series in a row. Just throw it. Just throw it down there. Dude and them was running. Hey, you see the one dude down the middle? He had to stop and turn around and caught the ball, and still wasn't nobody within 10 yards of him. You know?
Hey, look, and I don't think, as sorry as Denver is, I don't think nobody expect no lopsided mollywhopping like they got today.
That was the most embarrassing thing that I ever could have thought of Russell Wilson, man.
I was actually worried about that game. I thought that was what you call it?
Trap.
A trap
game.
Yeah, I was worried about that game.
I couldn't believe it, man. I don't know why Russell Wilson even played in the second half.
That was Miami. I actually had Miami, and the spread was like 6, and I had Miami to win it. Number one, they coming off. They peaking right now. They peaking. Plus, that was their home opener.
Yeah.
So, you know, Arizona. Seattle had to travel. They had to travel way over out to Miami to play that game, man. So yeah, I was surprised at the score, but I wasn't surprised at the win.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the win. I thought they would win, but in the second quarter, I called my boy Ron up and was like, dude, what is going on with your Broncos, man?
And he shot me a text, man. Was like, bro, like call your dogs off. I was still in church, man. When I got out of church and I looked at my phone, it was 60-20. I was like, what?
Yeah, man.
Hey, but look, next week Yeah. That's gonna be a game. I think that's gonna be the game of the week.
Oh, the Bills?
Yeah.
Man, they gonna
we
beat.
playing at the Bills. That game kind of scares me a little bit because the next 4 games we at the Bills, we play the Giants, then we play the Panthers, then we go at the Eagles. Woo! Now hold on. Last year, now I know this is you know how they have in the preseason the teams practice each other and play a preseason game. So last year, you had a couple of the Eagles players saying how we was killing them in the practice. They couldn't keep up with our offense. This was last year. And so we didn't play them last year in the regular season. So I'm thinking the offense is even better this year because this is the second year in that offense. So I'm not really worried about the Eagles. I'm more concerned about the Bills.
And that's a away game for the Bills. And they they got that bounce back. They trying to bounce back off of that loss they had to was it the Jets? Who did they lose to in their home opener? Kansas City.
Kansas City, yeah.
Yeah.
So these next 4 games, I'm gonna say 3-1, man. Cause the Bills, man, I don't know, bro. That's a conference game. That's a division game, rather.
Yeah. But you know what? If you get and it's the same with the Niners. Like I say, I picked Miami and San Francisco. If y'all get through that game, boy, that's gonna say a lot.
If y'all go into Buffalo and beat them, if they go into Buffalo and beat Buffalo, I think they're gonna beat Buffalo.
That's gonna speak volumes.
Tough place to win.
No, Josh Allen, man, he's not there yet, man. He ain't got it yet.
He had a nice game today.
The thing about Josh Allen, bro, like that's all they have. They don't really have a running game.
Yeah.
He's their running game.
Yeah.
And at some point, that's gonna come back to bite him.
Yeah,
I know
man.
you're a big boy and all that, but
yeah, that's gonna be interesting next week. You got like you say, you got the Niners got the Cardinals. They at home. Y'all should beat the Cardinals though, man. What's the Cardinals record? 1-2?
I think y'all got that.
Y'all should have them. That yeah, they 1-2. Y'all should beat them.
What's the Raiders record gonna be in the next 4 games?
Shoot, let me see who we got. We got
Chargers.
We got Chargers
and the Patriots. I don't know who the 4th game is.
I say out of them 3, we gonna win 2. We'll probably lose, more than likely lose. Who we got next week?
Chargers.
Y'all got Chargers.
At the Chargers.
We probably gonna lose to them there. Green Bay, we'll beat them. Green Bay ain't got nothing, man.
That's gonna be at home, and the Patriots gonna be at home.
And then the Patriots at home. We should win them 2. I don't know who the.
And then y'all got Chicago
at home.
Oh.
No, in Chicago.
In Chicago, oh man, it's gonna be snowing by that time. Damn near. Khalil Mack still play for them. He gonna still want revenge. Yeah, so I say we go 2-2, man. Next fall, hopefully. I know we'll get one of them.
He still fall short of 4 games, right?
Yeah, we got. You wanna listen? We got 14 games left for us to win 3 games, Don. Come on, man. Come on, man. You want to snap back or do you want to fit it? That's all I need to know. You want to snap back or you want to fit it? You want black like this or do you want a white one with the black? You know what I mean? You tell me what style you want.
I might burn it. When I get it.
Hey, D, you should have told him when he lose that bet, not only do we got to wear the hat, we got to wear the hat behind the pool pig.
Vaughn said that. It'll match your robe. Remember, Vaughn? Didn't you say that?
No, sir.
Vaughn said it'll match your robe. Y'all need to have Jersey Day when they win their 4th game. Y'all need to have Jersey Day at the church And everybody need to wear Raider gear.
Hey, Roger. Hey, Roger, I predicted the Raiders going to win 3 games and lose 14.
He say the Raiders going to go 3-14. I said, well, if they do, you know, if they win 4 games, he got to wear a Raider hat the rest of the season.
Yeah, and just for your knowledge, Roger, I think me and Vaughn picked the Raiders 7-10, like you did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
9-8 or 8-9 or something like that. Yeah.
No, I picked the Raiders. I said 5-12.
No, you picked the Jets
okay,
5-12.
I said 7-10.
Y'all. I have a slight advantage because I've watched a couple of the games.
Well, you picked the Raiders 7-10. You picked the Jets 5-12.
Did I?
Yeah.
Yep.
You picked the Niners 14-3. The Raiders 7-10.
Okay.
The Jets 5-12, and Miami 14-3. Yeah.
Okay. I wrote it down. Now I got it.
Yeah.
When he sent me that Raiders hat, I'm gonna use it as sacrifice to burn it.
Hey. No, you gonna wear it like you said you would, Pastor.
You ain't got no receipts on that.
I don't want you to be going down the street to the Catholic church going to confession in week 5, talking about how you told a lie.
Hey, Ron. Hey, Rev, all you have to do is put it on the bottom of your shoe. Use it as a shoe cover.
What's your team, Rev?
Y'all gonna be surprised when we throw McConnell in there and he go on an 8-game winning streak. Y'all gonna be shocked.
I don't understand why they don't put him in.
He should have started today.
They was talking about Hoyer. They was talking about Hoyer tonight.
Man, Brian Hoyer need to go back to that car lot he was working at and slang them used cars. That's
hey, Roger,
what he need to do.
I'm a 49er fan, and I'm also a Warriors fan.
Oh, man. Okay.
You know what?
I catch the Blues because I'm here in Memphis, and so I got season tickets to the Grizzlies, and so I go to the Grizzlies game. But when the Warriors come, I got my Warrior gear, and I just got moved from the church I was at for 5 years. I just got moved at the beginning of August, and one of my members gave me a Warriors jersey that's got 0 on a server on the back of it. So I wear that gear, and they try to run me out of FedEx tomorrow.
I'm gonna pray for you, dog. You in Memphis, bro? A Warriors fan?
Yep.
I'm gonna pray for you, Doc.
Right here. And I got some other gear.
What's your team, Roger?
Oh, you know, Miami through and through, bro. So.
Oh, okay.
We just waiting on Dame time.
Yeah.
Look like that's where he wants to go too.
That's where he gonna be at too.
Yep, he looks like he wants to go.
You know he gonna get what he want eventually.
He said he don't want to go to the Warriors. He said, I would rather lose all the time than go to the Warriors.
You know why he said that, though?
Because he wouldn't be the man.
He's throwing shade at Kevin Durant.
Mm-hmm.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay, I figured he didn't. He knew he wasn't gonna be the man with Clay and with Steph there.
Yeah.
That too.
You know,
It never happened.
I always thought he had a chip on his shoulder because I thought he always felt like he should have been representing the Warriors. Like, because it felt like every time he played the Warriors, he balled out.
Yeah, he go nuts against the
Well,
Warriors.
I mean, that's his home. That's
hometown.
That's his home turf.
No, I know that. I know all about Dame, but I'm just saying, like, I felt like he felt like instead of Steph, because Steph gets all this love.
Yeah.
In Oakland, I feel like he felt like that should be him.
Yeah.
In Oakland, getting that love.
Mm-hmm. Well, you think that Juan Toscano Anderson gonna come back to the Warriors?
Where he at? Utah?
No, he was, but free agent. So we working.
He's a free agent?
Yeah.
Y'all probably get him. Y'all probably grab him.
I mean, it ain't like we need him or anything like that. He just know the system, and the 8-9 minutes that he get, he know what's up.
Well, he represents 95th Avenue. That's what he do.
Yeah.
Well, the thing about that, I mean, even though the Warriors, you guys got y'all got an average player height of what, 6'8", maybe 6'7", maybe at the most, because Curry is what, 6'1", What's Clay? 6'5", 6'6"?
Yeah.
And then you got like y'all big men are like 6'9". Y'all don't have no. Sarich is what? Is Sarich a 7-footer?
Yep.
He is?
6'11", 6'10", something like that.
Yeah, so you know the thing that y'all got good going is like you say the chemistry, knowing the offense, knowing the defensive schemes or whatever. That plays a factor because remember y'all won a title with Looney as y'all big man. Y'all didn't have no 7-footers and none of that.
The only thing that scares me is how they gonna use Chris Paul.
Man, some people talking about Chris Paul starting.
I thought that was trade bait when he went there. I was like, that ain't gonna ever work. And why would he even go there? I just don't see a fit.
The only thing I can see him doing where he's effective is being able to control the offense when Curry and them go have a seat. But Roy, you said it a long time ago when you said, but sometimes they may have to play together. You know, they might be on the floor together. Like Curry can be a catch and shoot guy to me, but only person I know that could get him the ball where he can catch and shoot where it's just natural muscle memory is Draymond.
Mm-hmm.
You know, getting the ball from Chris Paul is going to be a little different. You know, Chris Paul come through and throw you the ball like this, you ain't even looking. It hits you all in the head and everything. You know, he a little more, you know, fancy with it. Draymond is basic, set the pick and just do like this with the ball, and Curry is right there. He ain't even looking. He know Curry coming around this way and the ball going to be right here. You don't get that with Chris Paul.
Yeah, I know. We speculating on what's going to happen. I still think that Draymond, he's going to have to run that, that first unit with how he get Steph and Clay open. It's a trip. If Chris Paul, I mean, you got to run that second unit, man.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? If you really look at it, Chris Paul is more of a transition point guard. Yeah, facilitator. And Draymond is half court facilitator. Draymond don't come down dishing. You know what I mean? Draymond get out there on the elbow and get in position, set the pick. Forward. Yeah, point forward and can distribute. Chris Paul is more of a in the transition game. You know, with the ball, dribbling the ball, getting guys open. You know.
So look, that's part of that Miami trade. Is Tyler Hero gonna be part of that? That's what they're talking.
I don't know, bro. Like, I just don't want them to give up Nikola Jovic or whatever his name is. 6'10" kid. He's 20 years old. Got handles, rebound, block shots, shoots a three. And then they just drafted this kid from UCLA. The Mexican kid. Yeah. I don't want to give him up either because he's a baller.
Yeah.
He's ready. Like y'all was talking about earlier, staying in college 4 years.
Yeah.
And coming out ready to play.
Yeah.
That's him.
That kid out of UCLA.
I don't want them to give him up. Tyler Hero can go. He can go.
What's the other guy? Tyler Hero and the other white kid could shoot.
White kid?
Yeah. What's the other white dude y'all got?
Oh, you talking about I know you talking about the 55. I know his number. I can't think of his name. Yeah.
Tyler Hero and him.
Because he just signed a $90 million deal. They probably ain't gonna take him.
And then y'all center is Bam, right?
But we also picked up Bryant, old boy from the Lakers.
Yeah.
That was on the Lakers last year.
Yeah.
We picked him up, and we picked somebody else up. But they're gonna be all right. They're gonna be right back in it. Because we got Boston's number. I ain't worried about Boston. Only team I might be worried about is Philly, but they dysfunctional. They gonna destroy themselves.
Yeah, man. They just
can't. And I think we in Milwaukee's head too. So we get Dame, it's a wrap. We're gonna be back in the finals.
Yeah, Dame will go somewhere and get somebody over the hump, man, for sure. I know that. He's
It's gonna be interesting because Giannis got his brothers playing with him too now, so they all
machine.
tall. We're gonna see what they do.
Them dudes ain't nothing. It's Giannis. Them his
I don't
brothers
think,
is there because he probably done negotiated them to be there because they
Probably
both
did.
trash.
Probably did. I don't think Denver's gonna make it back either.
Yeah, Denver, it's going to be tough for them to make it back. I'm telling you, it's going to be very tough.
That West Coast is a beast, man.
Yeah, West Coast is going to be something else, man.
It's gonna be crazy.
West Coast is going to
Yeah,
be.
y'all was talking about, you were talking about Duncan Robinson.
Duncan Robinson, that's him.
Yeah, that's him. That's him.
That's him.
He
Duncan
can't play
Robinson.
no defense, but he can shoot.
He could shoot the heck out the ball, but, you know, he gets in foul trouble and, you know, he
Low.
Oh, I'm sorry. Mr. Walker said 49ers going to go 3-1 over the next 4. And he said Bosa will never lead the team in tackles because of his position. Okay, that's a good analogy. He says the last time Josh Allen played the Niners, he had his way with us passing and running. Okay. Y'all beat Buffalo, man. Yeah. Y'all beat Buffalo, I think. Josh Allen he ain't focused, man. He just not focused. He throwing downfield, just throwing it up. Like, who does that, man? You supposed to throw the ball to your man because he running and he open. You don't just throw it down there because he down there and there's 2 guys on him and you hope that your guy catch the ball. And then you don't throw it far enough. For one, when your receiver got to stop to get the ball, something ain't right. You know? But dude for Arizona did it twice today. Dude was so open, he stopped, caught it, and then took off and scored.
Who's y'all tight end?
For who? The Raiders?
Yeah.
We had to do Moreau or whatever. I don't even know if he on the IR or something. What's this cat name that was playing today? We got rid of what's the name? He played with
the Giants.
The Giants
Dan
now.
Waller.
Yeah, he played with the Giants.
Do y'all do Super Bowl picks?
My Mayor is our quarterback.
We did our final 4.
We didn't do Super Bowl picks, but I kind of alluded to it. Like I said, I picked the Niners in Miami. That would be interesting, though.
No, that would be a dope. Like I said, man, because like health, you know, just assuming everybody's healthy, that's who I would pick too. Like of all teams, everything even, everybody's healthy, everybody got their quarterback, everybody got their O-line, their D-line. I would go with Miami and the 49ers in the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see something. Where the
Of
heck
course,
is-
I'm picking my team to win.
North.
Yes, sir.
Well, I
hope
think
that
it's.
come to
I don't know,
fruition.
man. It's in the playoff in that NFC title game. It's gonna be the Niners and probably either the Cowboys or the Eagles. But you can't count out. Well, yeah, they. I don't know. How is the Bucks 2-0 with what's his name?
No, right?
With
Hey, they play Philly tomorrow night.
in Philly, huh?
Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield, bro. Like, what the heck? Let me see. Do they play in Philly tomorrow? Let's see. Man.
Well, we know on any given day you could lose, but I don't see it.
Yeah. You know, the difference between the NFC and the AFC right now, I mean, it's going to be a tough road. It's a tougher road for the AFC than it is NFC.
Yeah.
You got too many, you know, they got a lot of good teams.
A lot of good quarterbacks in the AFC, man.
Yeah.
Ooh. So, let me see. Eagles. Oh, no. The Eagles got to go to the Bucks. And the Rams got to play at the Bengals. They Joe Burrow, 275.
It might be Niners and Miami might be the two undefeated teams after tomorrow night.
Let me see. Yeah, the only undefeateds they got right now in the league is Miami.
So Joe Burrow, they play tomorrow. Cincinnati plays tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so one of them will be 3-0 out of Philly and Tampa Bay.
Yeah, it's only one undefeated team in the AFC, and that's Miami. They the only undefeated team. Over in the NFC, you got the Eagles, the Niners, and the Bucks are the only undefeated teams. Yep. Them the only ones.
Ooh.
Yep. Well, fellas, it's been fun tonight. I appreciate y'all. Welcome to the group, Roger. Man, I'm going to be on you, man. You are officially a Smack Talk crew member, bro. Okay.
What city you in, Roger?
I moved from the Bay, man. I moved here about 2 years ago. I live in Denver, Colorado now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hey, Roy, that was me, him, and Ron Cook, man. We was the Uber Kings, man, for a minute in San Francisco. Really? That's Raj. Yeah, that's who used to ride with. We used to drive with him. We tell him, Raj, we used to kill him, huh?
How you like it in Denver?
It's all right, man. It ain't the Bay, bro. Like, the food here is horrible, man. Like, I mean, like, they don't season their food. I can't find no Chinese food. I can't find no Mexican food. I can't find no soul food. It's and I'm not the only one. I've met several people from the Bay, and they say the same thing. The same thing.
Hey, D and Roy, you need to come up and set him up to open up a business there and make some money. Since you the chef.
I'm trying to get a food truck or something going.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I mean, I had a good time when I was in Denver. We stayed downtown.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
How long ago were you here, Roy?
It was when did we go? It was this year, and I want to say it was like right before football. Right, I want to say around March.
Okay.
March. Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Walker, man, we want you to join in next week, man. The link will be on my page next week, Mr. Walker. I'm sorry, I've been missing all your comments. He did say that the Niners and Dolphins going to the Super Bowl. Yeah, man, we need to get you in here, Mr. Walker. So, we look forward to seeing you next week. Big ups to those folks checked in over there on Facebook. Mr. Walker, Rostertown. Of course, Roger joined us. Brenda Moore, KK, Don Goodwin, Andre checked in with us tonight. Looks like Al, of course, Ellis Cato, Vince Woodard, Larry Blankenship, and my man Aaron. Hey, Elgin, what's up, man? Elgin, did you send me a Facebook request, bro? Because if I already know you, my friend, I don't be clicking yes on the new invites unless you officially tell me that's you. So that's probably why I haven't accepted you on that new page. I guess you have. But big ups to y'all checking in over there. We appreciate y'all, man. Yeah, with that, guys, Roy, thank you, man. Great job tonight. Great content, great questions. You know what I mean? You passed it on to OB for next week. Hopefully he don't flake on us, but if he do, y'all already know I'm giving him the 23 minutes of funk where he's gonna be muted for 23 minutes of the next show that he signs into. He ain't gonna be able to say nothing, respond to nothing for 23 minutes.
Yeah. All right, gentlemen, y'all have a good one. Rev,
all right, guys.
Have a blessed week.
All right, gentlemen. Rev, be good, man. Hey, Raj, thank you, man, for checking in, man. Good seeing you, brother.
Yes, sir.
All right, y'all.
Man. Nice meeting you, brother.
All right, y'all. Be easy.
Good.
All right. Peace out.
Peace out.
We're going to end the Zoom meeting up there. And for those of you still on Facebook, hey, thank you guys for checking in tonight. hey, join us on the Zoom, man, because eventually we're going to turn off the Facebook Live. It's going to just be on Facebook Live, but it's going to be the Zoom, as you can see on the page. So big ups to everybody. Peace and blessings to y'all. Wishing y'all a very blessed week. For those of you that got to work, go to work and, work at work. Don't let the work you. And have a very productive week. For those of you retirees, unlike, like myself, find something to do. We got to plan our week out. I got plenty to do, though, around this house. So peace, love, and hair grease to everybody, man. All right. See y'all next week. Peace.